Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well and doing all right. How's it going, Miggly, Nine-Tailed, Sniper? Ryan, you finally reached Masters. Nice. What deck did you end up using to actually hit it? How's it going? Up next. Am I taking any suggestions? I'm always down as long as it's a good deck and it sounds like a strong deck. In terms of trying out new decks that are just like, you know, play Mismagius and Driftblim. We've already been there, done that. We've played through all of our deck suggested decks that we wanted to get through, per se. Right now, we are mainly trying to actually play decks that we know are going to be good. Just so we're able to actually rank up in ranked mode. So we've already gone through like the past however many weeks of the testing random decks phase. Now it is, let's actually put these decks to the test and try out decks that are actually going to be good for ranked. So with that being said, we are going to be playing some good strong decks, but we're going to try and mix it up and play some new decks just to keep it interesting. Today, before I forget, we're going to be playing Mega Blaziken. So Mega Blaziken will play, and we'll be playing it because there's a new Furfrou in the game, and I think Furfrou is going to be better than Mag Mortar, or not Mag Mortar, the Heatmore. So it makes the Mega Blaziken deck a little bit better. So we'll try out Mega Blaziken, the new and improved variant. Have I tried the Whimsicott deck with a Kartana early aggro? I have not. We got one more Bunary. Surely we get it here. How's it going, Roshi? Hello, hello. Hydreigon Mega Absol. How's it going, Carlos? Top 5,000 is so hard to get to. You keep falling behind. You gotta, word of advice, you gotta stick with the one deck. One single deck to play in order to rank up. Although I guess I should take my own advice, right? Alright, the rank up, not bad. Yeah, find a deck that's fun to play and that's consistent on ranking up. We need 5 more lightning, and that's it. It's go time. Where can you send deck suggestions? You can just type a deck type in the deck, right? So if you wanted me to try out like Hydreigon Absol or whatever, you just type Hydreigon Absol to try out. We don't always get to the deck suggested decks that people recommend. We always try to take a look first to see if it seems like it might be good. This deck here, we're going to kick out the Heatmores. We're going to put in the Furfrou. I think we put in Rocky Holmes too, right? I'm trying to find out, because this deck is also new to me. Do we want double Copycat in a Magnezone deck? We want double Copycat. You do keep changing decks? Yeah, I'd recommend switching to one. How's it going, Mate Mo? Indeedee Giratina to Greninja deck to Master Balls. I'll write it down just as a maybe. I'm not sure how I feel about Giratina. Plus Greninja. How's it going, Parachute? Right now on the list, I have Mega Blaziken, Furfrou, and I have Ho-Oh Lugia, Mega Charizard, but I don't know if I'm going to go back and do that Mega Charizard Ho-Oh. Alright, so I'm thinking we add in a Rocky Helmet. Mainly for the Furfrou. Oh, we don't even have a Sabrina yet, do we? I guess we only need one Flame Patch. Right? Maybe we only need one Flame Patch. Sabrina. Crazy how we have no Mars or anything in the deck, but I think everything works out perfectly here now, right? So this is the Mega Blaziken deck. Hopefully it's alright. Indeedee Tina are nice in Mega Altaria. So play Indeedee Giratina and Mega Altaria. I'm assuming you have to make sure they go through either the Indeedee first or the Giratina. Once Indeedee or Giratina dies, then you send in the Mega Altaria as the final finisher. You think remove the May? I think one May is good if we're not going double copycat. If we're not going double copycat, I think one May, right? With that many Pokemon, so many Suicunes running around with double copycat have an advantage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Travism. We originally had double copycat in the deck, but I think 1-1. Giratina is the best tank. All right, I think I'm ready to jump in with this. I'll take a screenshot of the deck list. We'll update it on the right side. This is the first deck we play. I mean, I'll write down the deck idea. Ryan, Magnezone plus Silvally. It's also depending on how I'm feeling, if I feel like it's gonna do well or not. Alright, so we've got Mega Blaziken. Deck list should be updated on the right side. We have a little bit of conflict of interest here, depending on if we want to kick out the May for a Mars, another copycat. I guess May would be the flex card here, but we'll play some games and see how it goes with this lineup. Because it's weird not having a Mars in the deck, but yeah, it's weird not having a Mars in the deck. And I'll also write down the Giratina, because I do like that. That sounds a lot better. Indeedee plus Giratina plus Mega Altaria. That sounds a lot better than Greninja in my opinion, because you're able to actually play all of those Pokemon Psychic Energy only, versus having to decide of Greninja is just there for 20 damage ping. It's probably something better we could do. And I do like the Indeedee Giratina Mega Altaria. You've been debating if you prefer two copycats in the deck or if you should run an Iono since it shuffles both. When in doubt, I don't know. Could be good. It always, Iono is always just like a negative. It's a net negative, I think, right? Because using Iono is removing the card from your hand and giving you. It's different from copycat. That could be a net positive. All right, we're going second. We've got a singular flame patch. So this is the quote-unquote new and improved Mega Blaziken deck that we're going to be trying out with the newest edition of the Furfrows, where we take minus 20 damage from attacks, but we're still able to dish in and do 30 damage of our own. Still got the 2-1-2 Mega Blaziken lineup as per usual. However, we only have a singular flame patch, so one flame patch is all we've got. The good thing is we're doing 30, so if we go into any Chinglings, we can knock them out, and then we can still rare candy the next turn. But we do got to find the Torchics and the Pokeballs, and we've got pretty much four other basic Pokemon in the deck, or five other basic Pokemon. The other cool thing is we can make it so they have to kill a Furfrou, kill another Furfrou, and then finally kill the Torchic. So plenty of time until we get into our Mega Blaziken. Hopefully professors can help us out, hook us up. This energy would be very useful. Wow. First game of the day, and I think that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen a deck brick so hard with 4 basics, 2 Pokeballs, and using a professor's research to try and draw what you need. Needless to say, not even a copycat would protect me here with their 2 cards, 3 cards in hand. Very unfortunate. That's how all your professors do. Professoring into another professor's does suck. Yeah, sometimes you gotta understand that even the best of decks you're gonna brick. Find me a deck with the best win rate and tell me that deck never bricks. It's gonna brick. So, one game here, I want to say, personally doesn't count, but just for the record's sake, I'll put it to the win-loss ratio. Why not? But I don't think that game actually counts. We couldn't even play a different Pokemon. Yeah, I'd be like that, Spy Guy. How's it going, Shanks? Alrighty, we're going first. which I didn't really want to go first, truth be told. Going second in this deck is very good, and starting with the Furfrou is even better. So going first and with Torchic just feels like a slap in the face for everything, but I guess we'll just play it out and see how this goes, right? This could have been the battle of the Furfrous, one Furfrou versus the other, but alas, we don't have it. I think this is going to be a Professor's Research play. We have Rare Candy, Combuskin, Flame Patch in hand. There goes my Furfrou. Fortunately, I will get hit with the Torchic on the front, which sucks. And I can't even Flame Patch onto my Furfrou right here because Flame Patch is only for the active fire Pokemon. So we're a little behind, sadly. We're a little behind. $30 damage. I think this might be a loss considering we just did not have the best of starts. Right? We just did not have the best of starts at all, period. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. We'll put the Rocky Helmet on anyways and swap and lose the energy regardless. Right? Well, Combuskin. And I think I'm gonna Flame Patch, or not Flame Patch, but Copycat rather. Can't Flame Patch. Alright, so we're hoping this is gonna be another Furfrou. It's another Torchic. It's okay. I guess we'll throw down double Torchic. And then we're good to go. Because now, once we find a Blaziken, we still Rare Candy the Torchic. We're perfectly fine. I think if we can somehow win this game, we did some okay pivoting, all things considered, because they have an Indeedee, they have a Furfrou, we're doing 20 less, and they can heal all the damage we technically do to them. They attack, they take 20, I attack, I do 10, that's 30. They're healing, they're only taking 10. It's gonna take me 7 hits to kill this guy. Meanwhile, he can hit me 4 times and kill me. Got a Sabrina of our own. It would be nice if I could wait until I could find the Mega Blaziken, evolve, attack, and then Sabrina into the Indeedee, right? Like once I can kill the Furfrou, then I would just Sabrina into the other one. That would be the best situation. Since he already Cyrused, I'm gonna go ahead and Flame Patch. Go into this and tackle. I could have just Sabrina to get the first hit on the Mega Absol, and we'd live against a Mega Absol. Flame Patch so I can actually keep the aggression up, I suppose, because I can still just put 1 energy on the Torchic. We're not going to die in 1 hit right here because they didn't have Dino active yet. Next turn, we could theoretically die. Alright, so we're gonna die before the Furfrou dies, that's for sure. Now we got our Rare Candy Mega Blaziken. That's what we wanted. Now I'm primed and ready to go. Can't attack just yet, so we'll just go ahead and tackle for the time being. And I think we'll be set, right? All we have to do is... kill... Well, actually, now it's changed, right? They put a Dino down. Now it's a little... it's more interesting. Maybe I keep the Furfrou in the front. Keep the Furfrou in the front until we actually decide to swing in. Ooh. I'm going down to 50. We're going down to 40. Now the battle is back in their hands, unfortunately. So let's see. If I Sabrina right now, I get to hit one of these guys, right? If they give me the Hydreigon, I hit it, I take it down to 10 HP. It heals back up to 30, but then it'll die because it ramps up. It won't be able to attack. I'll get a +1. They swing in first with Mega Absol. They get rid of my Cyrus. I attack the Mega Absol. I can still win the game if I find the Lily. We have 5 cards remaining with another Professor's. Do I just jump in, take the risk right here? Jump in, take the risk. Trying to do the math in my head, and I'm thinking it works out. With them having 9 cards still in the deck, I doubt they have another Cyrus right now, which we could capitalize on. But we'll see. This move is also an interesting one for the opponent because he doesn't know what he wants to put in. He's going to put the Mega Absol in instead. I think that's checkmate because he has to attack to remove the Cyrus, but if he attacks, I get to attack back. I think that's checkmate. Might have been a little bit of impatience on my fault, but no matter who he gave, I felt like it was going to be good. Dino would have died and wouldn't have been able to attack. Mega Absol needs to hit us 3 times to kill us. More, 4 times if I found my Cyrus. Yeah, I felt like doing everything, like the Sabrina into the Mega Absol, or Mega Absol. Mega Blaziken was the best play. They give Indeedee, I get +2. They give Hydreigon, it'll never be able to attack. They give Mega Absol, I attack it, I can Cyrus it back. Anything to dodge the Furfrou Rocky. We'll take it, we'll take it. At least in my head, it sounded like it was the best possible play to Sabrina. We'll take it, though. Not too shabby. Because even if I didn't have the Mega Absol here, we could have killed the Hydreigon. And we would have needed to take how many hits? 3 hits to die from a Mega Absol. We'd be good, man. Not bad. Against all odds, we had a very bad start, right? This was when we had the Torchic in the front and we had first evolution. We somehow managed to pivot and bring that game back. How's it going, Vince? Happy Sunday. Why is Furfrou a good partner for Mega Blaziken? It's a good tank in the front and damage to the active opponent Pokemon, aka like Chinglings, for example. You're doing 30 damage to them. They are doing 20 less damage to you. Why did it keep saying subscribers only to me when you are subscribed? I don't know why it messes up sometimes. 0. It does that very often, people have said. Just most videos you watch, people never show losses. You get the deck, you get this deck went 7-0. Yeah, I've tried doing that in some of my videos, always forget. I try to include the losses as well, just so people can get the best of both worlds. Depending on how the loss is, right? Like, for example, if we upload a Mega Blaziken deck, I don't feel the need to show that first loss we got, right? Just couldn't draw any cards. Because then that feels like a boring loss to look at, right? If you're watching the video, you're like, oh, hey, they lost because they didn't draw anything. Okay. It's better to show a loss where we were, like, fighting and it came close down to the wire and stuff like this, some, like, exciting matches. So we do try to upload some losses. Alrighty, we're going first. We got Furfrou in the front. We've got who in their front? Against another Furfrou. Man, it is the battle of the Furfrous with the Mega Pokemon. We've got old Mega Blaziken Pokemon back in the day. I don't think I want Rare Candy or a Combuskin just yet. I mean, actually, you know what? Let's just hold on to it. Worst case scenario, they were going to get their second energy. They put it on Swablu and not Furfrou or something like that. And they were building up that Mega Altaria very quickly. We got to make sure we're ready to go and swing back on our Mega Blaziken, because we should be able to beat a Mega Blaziken in a rock, paper, scissors. We'll have... Oh, come on. Sabrina play already. I knew I should have copycat for a second Furfro. I knew I should have. I knew I should have. Well, since we aren't going to do this, still going to just evolve and copycat anyways. Hurricane and a Professor's. Kind of sucks. I'll just lose the energy and I'll retreat, and that's it. Doesn't matter. They use their Sabrina right now. It's fine. We have another Torchic we can build. This is happening. This is just like the last game, it seems. Hopefully we'll have some games where we can go second and have energy advantage. That'd be nice. This is looking very, very similar to the last game here. All right, so I'm not going to put energy onto the Furfro. I need to put it onto a Torchic, and we need to find Torchic right now. Come on, 50% chance this is going to be a Torchic. It's another Furfro, alas. It is another Furfro. So energy has to go to the Combuskin, unfortunately. As long as he doesn't have a Cyrus this turn, I could theoretically bait him. I feel like I need to take the risk. With us being this, I need to get first. Ah, he has Cyrus anyways. Never mind, he had Cyrus. So now the only way we win is if I can find a Torchic this turn. It needs to be this turn, and I need to find a Blaziken after. Womp, womp, womp. We might still be able to win. I'm not going to give up just yet. I realize that this guy is only doing 70 damage, which is theoretically 50 damage. If he doesn't put another basic Pokemon down, he'll be doing 50. Will be, yeah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Like, this game, for example, I know I said I like to include losses, but this game, would it be fun to upload this loss into the video if we upload a Mega Blaziken video? It just feels kind of boring, right? Because the way that this deck loses is if we just don't find anything. If we don't find our Torchic, like, we just don't find anything. Doesn't feel like it's a good way to showcase an actual loss with the deck. Because to me, we might look and be like, okay, this is 1 and 2 so far, very small sample size. I don't think it's 1 and 2. I still consider it 1 and 0 because those 2 losses we've had just doesn't feel like a loss to me, if I'm making any sense. The first loss was we started with Furfro. We drew like 10 cards, couldn't find a Pokeball, couldn't find another basic, and that was it. And then we lost with 1 Pokemon on the field. That doesn't feel like a loss. That just feels like getting bricked. Maybe I should have Sabrina first, then retreat your Furfro so you can adjust after. Oh, you're talking about like, oh, wait, why is that message so late? Unless I just read that message late. All right, we're going first yet again. I don't like going first. I'll be 1,000,000% honest with you. I honestly wish that we could have second energy, but we'll try this out. They have a Chingling in the front, so not the end of the world, and we have a Torchic. Tempting to put the Torchic down right now and hope that they don't Sabrina. I'm gonna put the Torchic down and hope they don't Sabrina. Because if I don't, then they're gonna red card most likely, and I will not be able to find this Torchic again unless... Okay, Copycat, no Sabrina. They can still repel. And putting down the Torchic means that their Copycat was 1 card less effective compared to having 6. They're having 5. Still a phenomenal start by them, and we don't have any hand disruption. We don't have red cards. We don't have Mars. None of that. So them having the option to pick and choose any Pokemon they want is going to be very terrifying for us. Especially if they put energy on the Swablu and they have their Pokemon next turn. Yeah. So now this is basically, I can't even go in with Furfro. I have to go in with Torchic instead. Right? So I'm going to Professor's Research. And if I find a Flame Patch... Did not. I was hoping to find a Flame Patch. Okay, so let's see. If they have a Pokemon card in hand, that's guaranteed because of Swablu. If it's Mega Altaria, they got it. If it's one of the other Pokemon, the Greninja, then they have a Rare Candy and Greninja and a Cyrus. They can't have a Rare Candy, Greninja, Cyrus, and Swablu in hand, right? That's 4 cards out of 4 they need. The odds of them is very low, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Rare Candy this and get the Mega Blaziken down. And then just end turn without attacking. If I pulled a Flame Patch, I would have attacked with the Furfrou. Or I would have just put energy onto a Torchic, not evolved it, because then if they kill that Torchic that did have energy, then I can still Rare Candy the new Torchic, surprise them. Alright, so they have no more basic Pokemon, so I'm assuming they have just 2 basics in hand. They got the Mega Altaria, but I think they have another basic in hand. Wow, did they actually put energy on Qingling? Because they forgot they... Do they not remember... Hello? Qingling does not need energy. My good sir. Qingling does not need energy. Maybe he thought that his Mega Altaria was still in the active spot, and he forgot that he just swapped it just now. The whole switching into the Mega Altaria and then swapping out of the Mega Altaria probably confused him. I don't think you put energy on that, my guy. Now the play is going to be just swapped from the Furfrou to Mega Blaziken, kill the Froakie, and then Sabrina after the Mega Altaria swings in, and then we're good to go. Yeah, I think he panicked and got nervous, and that's why he did what he did. Realistically, in my opinion, I wouldn't have swapped from the Qingling over to the Swablu to find a friend. I don't know why he was getting a little impatient and a little eager to do that. I would have just stayed in with the Qingling, first of all. And now he's putting energy onto the Swablu, the one that isn't Mega Altaria. This is definitely an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely an interesting one. Alright, so I know how I said I was going to Sabrina. Or I was gonna swing in. I don't want to give him a free swap. I'm gonna tackle instead. Because yeah, I could swing in and kill. But now since he put another Swablu down, I don't want to deal with 2 Mega Altarias. And without a Lily, I'm definitely not taking that opportunity just yet. So I'm going to swing in for 30. He still needs to retreat off the active. I think this is still perfectly fine. If he doesn't evolve the Froakie in the front, then I'll be able to attack. If I swung with Mega Blaziken here, he could have gone with a Mega Pokemon. I Sabrina into another Mega Pokemon. I'd be cooked in 2 hits, right? 2 hits, I die. So I think this is going to be a safer play, if anything. Got the Greninja. Energy both ways. Most likely got the Cyrus in hand then, I'm assuming. Now this is a good Sabrina play, in my opinion. Because now I can Sabrina hit the Megas or hit the Greninja. So now thinking about it, this will be a good Sabrina play. Because now I can Sabrina not kill the Froakie with the Furfrou. We either hit a Greninja and go +2, and then I can Cyrus the Froakie later on with my Cyrus here. Let's go Blaziken on the back too. Why not? Let's just thin all of our hand right now. And we'll Sabrina. Greninja's out of here. thin our hand completely. Doesn't matter if we put double Furfro down. If they snipe and kill one Furfro and another Furfro, that's only +2 for them. They got to take down a Mega still. This is just in case he try to Mars us. I can have the best possible chance of finding the Cyrus or Lily. Even if he does evolve into the Greninja on that second one, I still have a Cyrus. So us using the Sabrina now, I think, was the most optimal move, because we either hit one of the Megas first, which then we only need to hit it again to kill it, or we hit that Greninja and we already did damage to the previous Greninja, and then we can Cyrus it back. So a little bit of thinking, a little bit of maneuvering. Thankfully, we still live, and I think we're still coming out on top here. They almost brought it back after their huge blunder with the double Mega Altaria. That definitely stun locked me for a bit. 1,000,000%. But thankfully, we've got Cyrus, my good old friend. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Come on in. And we already know one of their 2 cards left was going to be a Cyrus. 1,000,000%. They've got to at least have one Cyrus, because why are they running a Greninja in the deck if not, right? So we had to play it a little safe. Can I take a picture of the deck? I'll put the deck list up very quickly, Ahmed. But you got to take a screenshot or remind the stream. We do have a horizontal stream up. It does have the deck list up 24/7 if you ever need the deck list. But I know more people usually go to the vertical stream. You guys can't see the deck list. So that's the deck list. Take a screenshot. And then we go in. Once again, I think you should Sabrina first and then bring your Mega Blaziken, just in case you see a better play. Yeah, I mean, surprise them with your own move. You are correct in the sense of surprise them with what you are going to do. If you show all your cards too early and then Sabrina, then they can think about what they want to do in return. I'm not going to deny that's the smarter play. But in my head, there is no possible way, whether they know I'm going to go in with Mega Blaziken or not, there's no possible way they bring that back. Because either they give me the Greninja, I go +2, and then I Cyrus, or they give me a Mega, I hit, and then I Cyrus. Either way, I'm going to be Cyrusing. And we're going to win in just 2 turns. I think we had checkmate, regardless of anything. But I agree, I agree. Not show them your full hand early. All right, we got Furfro, and we're going second. Ooh. Am I afraid of a... I don't know. Are we afraid of an Ivysaur? He does get to evolve first, which sucks. But if we can find a Torchic, we have Flame Patch Rare Candy. We could surprise him. Oh man, I was gonna say we could surprise him at the Ivysaur phase. That would be insane, right? Energy onto the Furfro, and we had a Torchic on the back. I evolve it, swap Flame Patch, Mega Blaziken, we kill it on the Ivysaur. That would be crazy. I think we're okay, though. I think we'll still be fine. Yes, he's going to ramp up. He'll be able to go. Ooh, he's using Poke Center Lady early, too, which is nice, because then he won't be able to cleanse the burn in the future. I think we'll be okay. It's fire versus grass. As long as we just wake up, surely we'll be fine. We got our Mega Blazikens. That could have been a kick to the Ivysaur, but we still need that Torchic, and this is the Torchic right now. There we go. All right, Torchic is primed and ready. Let's go ahead and tackle. Assuming he doesn't red card me right here, which they probably do have at least 1 or 2. There goes the Mega. We gotta hit the Mega just 1 time. No red card. Come on, no red card. Don't red card me, just attack. Oh, I thought that was a red card he was playing. I got scared. Come on, no red card, just attack. No red card, just attack. Let's go, baby. All right, we're not gonna pass up on this opportunity, obviously. I could go into another Furfro and attack and get him a little bit lower. but doing 140 damage on the fire weakness, or with the fire weakness, with an additional 20, so 160 damage. We can two-shot this and end this game in just 2 turns, and I think we're going to take that opportunity. So let's go ahead. Rare candy. I should have gone into the better-looking Blaziken, but it's okay, all right? It's okay. We'll flex the gold flame patch. Oh, man. I'll go into this, I think, just so we're primed and set up. And I guess we hold on to the Sabrina in case he retreats. I can just Sabrina him back into it. So let's go ahead and Mega Blaziken burn. Maybe he doesn't want to take the opportunity, the risk, and he'll swap. I don't see him swapping, let's be honest. All right, it doesn't matter if he cleanses the burn. He can't out-heal this. He flipped heads, so as long as we can flip heads, we'll be able to kill him. Burn or no burn. So let's see. All we got to do is wake up. I should have actually copycatted. It wasn't for the Sabrina play. It was for the Find the Lily play. So hopefully we can wake up here. Ooh. Did not. That's game. So I realized literally after the fact, the copycat wasn't supposed to be to keep the Sabrina. It was supposed to be copycat to find our one Lily to keep us alive. 60 HP on 80 would be 140. 140 at the end of my turn would go to 130. No, actually, not even Lily would keep us alive. I take it back. Not even Lily would keep us alive. It was a 50-50 regardless. With or without Lily, we die to a Mega Venusaur if we don't wake up. Because Lily takes us to 140 this turn right now, hypothetically speaking. At the end of my turn, I'm going down from 140 to 130. He's doing 120. I'm going from 130 to 10. He's ending his turn. I'm going from 10 to 0. We lose. So it was always going to be a, do you wake up? Yes or no. You don't, you lose. So it's good to know that, yes, I still made the misplay of not putting the copycat to find the Lily. However, at the end of the day, it quite literally did not matter because we needed to wake up. So that gives me a little bit of sigh of relief since I feel like it was out of my control and there's nothing I could have done. I would have been beating myself up a bit more if I knew that Lily would have in fact saved me for one turn, but feels bad. Feels bad. Some dangerous gambling there. How's it going, Wayne? You've seen some builds of this one. Only use one Furfrou and still one Heatmore. I could try and swap. So you think the Heatmore that hits the bench? I could try 1-1 in all honesty, just so we can still hit their win condition and bring them in whenever we need to. That does make a little bit more sense. All right, we're going first. Not the worst. We've got a May and another Furfrou in hand, so I think we're gonna hopefully hold this. Actually, no, this is a guaranteed, whatchamacallit now? Torchic. So now I can technically just do this and do this, and then we'll be good to go. If I wanted to try and evolve without ever a candy, I can May the Mega Blaziken into a Combuskin. And then whenever they red card or anything, all we're looking for is just a stage 2 and we'll be perfectly fine. So let's just do this. Double Furfrou just in case they try to Sabrina. We'll be a little bit protected. Ooh. We were just talking about having the Heatmore that hits the bench. We were just talking about that. I kind of want to Sabrina into it. I don't think I should have, necessarily speaking, since this is kind of giving them what they want. But at least we get some early damage going, it seems, right? They definitely want the Nihilego in the back and the Mega... Oh, they're not ready yet. They're definitely not ready on it. Interesting. Okay. Top deck Cyrus, 1-12. Would have been crazy. Would have been hilarious. All right. So let's start slow building this then. We're gonna May the Torchic into a Combuskin, and then we'll be able to just evolve this now. Those two away. Combuskin. Next turn, if they're still not evolving and they're not ready, then we can just Combuskin in. Yeah, they have to evolve into Ivysaur this turn or else they've lost. Moment of truth. Do they? They don't have it. I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad. They literally just bricked. Even with the copycat of Professor's research, that's crazy to see that they bricked. Unless they don't have the stage 1. That'd be crazy if they didn't have the stage 1 and they were just going into stage 2 with the rare candy instead. Alright, Nyla goes out. Bulbasaur, you're in. Come on. Sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes you brick. I do feel like part of the reason why he could be bricking is because he has the Nihilego in the deck. If it was just a 15 trainer Mega Venusaur. Ooh, well played. Sabrina to slow me down, not bad. If we can find a Flame Patch, we have one in the deck, that's good. Gotta give him props for that one. That's not bad. That's a good Sabrina to come back. Again, if we can find one Flame Patch, we only have one in the deck, 1 in 8. Alright, I'll give him props for that one. We'll give him props. I'm still gonna do some 10 damage. Why not? We've done 40 damage so far total. He could come back and win this. It's not over yet. He could definitely come back and win this. I still think I just swing in with the Mega Blaziken. Just go in, like right now. I don't think there's anything else I'm looking for. And I'm fearful that he's going to get first hit on my Blaziken, because usually when you're running a Mega Venusaur deck, you want to run like Repel too, right? Sabrina and Repel. And they could definitely repel off of the Furfrou. So let's try and just get first hit in, if anything. Lily, we already said, doesn't save us, right? He hits us. We literally do not live with a Lily. But I guess there's no reason to actually do anything else this turn, so there's nothing else we're looking for, right? It's a, we need to wake up. Ah, the burn. There goes their Lily. Do we wake up? Do we wake up? We do wake up. Again, Lily doesn't keep us alive though, unfortunately. Do we lose? Lily puts us at 140, but we'll be dying immediately. Do we lose? I attack. I'm doing 120, right? Plus the burn. I'm doing 120 plus the burn. So I'm doing 140 technically right now. Doing 140 damage. He lives at 20. And if he has healing in the deck, he just lives. So since Lily doesn't keep us alive, I mean, I could technically Lily and then swap. And then just swing in, right? Actually, Torchic would have been the extra 20 damage. Unless I plan on going to the other Torchic in the future. Alright, so I think now since I Lilied and healed and retreated, now we can survive one more hit. Because we weren't taking 10 at the end of our turn. So now it's one of those we have to live one more time kind of play. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rare candy this. Just in case they have a second Sabrina. Copycat. Come on, Rocky Helmet. No Rocky Helmets, the last two. Alright, let's just Mega Blaziken attack. 120 plus the 20 burn. Rocky Helmet would have been perfect because if he doesn't have any other healing, he would have gone from 60 to 40 and then 40 to 20 at the end of his turn. Giovanni! Ah, well played, well played. Alright, we're gonna try the new variant, chat. We're scrapping this. We're gonna go Mega Blaziken EX V2. We're scrapping the win-loss ratio, making a new deck. It's just gonna be putting the heat more in, but this will be V2, V2. Yeah, Mega Blaziken only hits for 120 because of the heavy helmet. So we're doing 120 plus 20 for the weakness type of the Mega Venusaur. So that's 140 minus 20, which is back down to 120, plus 20 because of the burn, so 140. Confusing. Technically speaking, Mega Blaziken against a Mega Venusaur with no Pokemon tools taken into account means that we are doing 120 plus 20 plus 20 burn. We're doing 160 total with everything counted for. But because of heavy helmet, knock that 160 down to 140. And if they cleanse the burn, we're not doing an additional burn after their turn. So we're gonna remove a Furfrou. We'll throw Heatmore in. The one that attacks the bench, I'd assume. So seems good. One Heatmore, one Furfrou. All right, sorry. I was texting. Those moments you wish decks had 21 slots for Guzma. Man, if they had 5 or 10 extra card slots, we'd be seeing so many things, man. We'd be seeing a Guzma. We'd be seeing Mars in every deck. Like, every deck would have at least a Guzma, Mars, every single thing that you could think of and imagine. But this is the deck list here. We're going to try out this again because I don't want to give up on this Mega Blaziken deck. Personally, I think this Mega Blaziken deck can be very strong, especially for ranked mode. We just need to find the right cards to throw in, and having the bench hitting Heatmore does make a lot more sense, in my opinion. So let's do it. Whoever recommended that, I agree. How about swapping a Lily for a Poke Center Lady? We can use it on the Furfrou as well. That is also true. The main reason is, like, Lily doesn't keep you alive from the Venusaur. You just want to wake up. All right, we are going second. Hallelujah. We are going second. So this deck thrives on going second. You desperately want to go second with the Furfrou in the active spot. We have the best possible start. We have the energy advantage. We have the Furfrou advantage into a Qingling advantage. That's great. I didn't want to put the Torchic down last turn because I didn't want them to actually Sabrina us into the Torchic and I get down on energy that way. But now we got Torchic in the front. I can Professor's Research just perfectly fine. And we are good to start swinging in with Furfrou and start knocking out their, whatchamacallit, win condition. Because now this is every time we do 30 damage to a Qingling, that's 30 less damage Mega Altaria does. And with only 2 cards in hand, there's no way he can have 2 more bench Pokemon and a Mega Altaria. He's got to be looking for a Copycat or a Professor's Research to help him out here. So we'll wait and see. There goes the like I mentioned it, right? I literally said I didn't want to put Torchic down the turn before, the very first turn, because of Sabrina. I didn't want to be down on energy because of Sabrina. So I am glad, very glad we did that. I'm gonna Professors because Copycat takes me from 5 to nothing. That'd be hilarious. Let's go ahead and energy here and retreat. We don't want Torchic in the active. We go ahead and Combuskin this, and we're gonna tackle. So good news is, like, bad news is we lost our energy and we need to find a 10% flame patch to come back here and hit the Mega Altaria, right? That's the bad news. Good news is we took down 2 of his basics. He has no cards in hand and he's only doing 70 damage, meaning he's only hitting the Furfrou for 50 and we live. Unless that is a Licia or a basic in hand, we get to live here like so. Furfrou is tanking and we get to actually make sure we put a whatchamacallit down. I guess we don't really need that, huh? Let's go ahead and do this. Mega Blaziken, Rocky Helmet on my Furfrou, energy on Mega Blaziken, and yes, I'm going to Lily when I only took 10 damage, and I'm gonna Heat more. And I'm doing all of that mainly because I don't want him to top deck a Cyrus and hit me first, because he'll be able to 2-shot me before I can 2-shot him. This way, he can't Cyrus me, he can't Sabrina because I have the Heat more. And we already got damage on with the Furfrou, so I can Cyrus him if I want. If he puts in DD and DD dies to the Mega Blaziken, if he puts any other Pokemon that's not another Mega Altaria, it'll just die to a Blaziken and I get my final 3rd point on the field. That's what I wanted to do. So with all of that taken into consideration, hopefully that was the right play, right? Hopefully that was the right play. Just to be a little safe. We got May. We don't need May. Let's go ahead and Copycat. Not sure what we're looking for, truth be told. We got another Torchic. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and burn. 120. If he stays in, he'll die. But if he retreats, he'll also die because I have Heat more to attack it for 30. So he has to go in with Swablu, put me to bed and keep me to bed for like 5 turns, I'd say. Oh, I can't Heat more and attack it. Ooh. Okay. We've got a game right now. We're looking for a Sabrina or a Cyrus, 2 and 7. Why did he concede? Is it because he's only doing 100 and he has no other basic Pokemon? Did we kill all of his basic Pokemon? Is he only running double Qingling, double Swablu, and 1 Indeedee? 5 basics? Surely you run more basics in a Mega Altaria deck, right? But I guess he realized that he is only running 5 basics. He would know his deck better than I do. I'm just assuming. All right, we'll take it. Not bad. I guess he's only running 5 basics in the deck. Sure. Double Ching-Ling, double Altaria, 1 Indeedee. Okay. Have I seen the Magnezone Blaziken deck? I have not. I have not, but it sounds interesting. Magnezone Blaziken. In ranked mode? It's a weird build, the Indeedee throwing me off with the Ching-Lings. Let me see, who's hitting me with the trade? Shiny. Yo, Zero, are you here? Zyro? I'm not sure what this guy wants on a trade. He doesn't have anything on his trade list. I don't think I have anything on mine, but maybe he wants a Darkrai. How's it going, Falco? All right, let's hop in. Chat, we got to start winning some games here, all right? I don't want to say Mega Blaziken is absolutely garbage, but we got to start winning some games. This is the new variant we're trying out, so it might seem like we're still playing the same deck, but we did alter it ever so slightly by putting in the Heatmore. And I think now we're ready to go. Oh, probably runs Do the Wave Altaria for Oricorio. How's it going, Get Right? They had something else. They used May, but had to return it back. Oh. Might have been another basic they returned. True, true. Alright, we got Torchic into a Giratina Swablu. Man, chat was just telling me about this, saying, hey, you should try Giratina and Indeedee and Mega Altaria, see how it goes. Chat was just telling me about this because they wanted me to have, I guess, Giratina be the tank, theoretically speaking. Giratina would be the tank. I'm trying to see if I want to actually Sabrina into that Swablu or not, or if I should just wait. I'm not too sure. I want to put the Rocky on the Furfrou, but I'm trying to find out how we can get that energy onto the Furfrou. Feels very, very bad right now. Yeah, because with an Indeedee, that Giratina ain't going anywhere. Very tanky Pokemon. So you're basically using Giratina as a tank. And or you could still theoretically attack with Giratina if you can ramp him up fast enough, right? So it's a tank and a damage threat. We haven't played this deck that they're playing yet. I'm not sure how many Giratinas, how many Indeedees, and how many Swablus they run in it. If it's a 2-2-2 kind of lineup, right? Which would mean that there's 2, 4, 6, 8 Pokemon total, and then the rest are your usual double pokes, double research, copycat 1, Sabrina Cyrus, etc. We're not too sure, yeah? We are not too sure. What I am confident about is not giving them a Sabrina into the Swablu in case they do have what they have or have what they need, per se. Let's go ahead and energy here, and then we'll retreat. We already have a flame patch, so I can get the energy we just lost back to my Torchic if they somehow had like a leaf swap over Swablu attack. All we need to do is find a rare candy and the evolution, and we're set to go, right? I think this is where we will definitely excel, because they think that we technically we technically have the upper hand, right? I can hit for 30, he'll heal for, oh, he has double Indeedee, never mind. I mean, I think we still, do we have the upper hand? If I can kill the Giratina first, then I can Sabrina off of the Giratina into an Indeedee. So attacking with Mega Blaziken onto the active until it dies would be good, because then after it dies, I can Sabrina, hit an Indeedee, and then we just win the game. If I try to Sabrina early and I hit the Mega Altaria, I'll win. If I hit the Indeedee, that's only a +2, and then the Mega Altaria swings back and hits me. That's not good. But we do have Lily in the hand, so I think we could technically win if we can find a Mega Blaziken, 2 in the deck. I don't think I'm going to be attacking with Furfrou here for obvious reasons. I'm going to put energy on Torchic. I'm not going to copycat. We need quite literally every single card in hand at the moment, and we are going to end turn. I need to top deck a Blaziken. 2 and 8. So 1 and 4, 25% chance. Well played, well played. We won't even play it out. 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 It's good, it's good, it's good. I think we still could have came back. We top deck a Torchic, and then we built up the Torchic. We still could have theoretically won, but... Is Combuskin really needed? I mean, you can take care of Chingling easily. Combuskin is in case we just do not find our Mega Blazikens and stuff. If they didn't have their Sabrina, we had a good spot. That game, I'm going to be honest with you, we still could have brought it back. They Sabrina, they kill my Torchic. I put in Furfro, I top deck another Torchic. I put energy on the Torchic, and then I top deck a Blaziken. And then we can evolve and start swinging. We would still be looking good. But I just want to get into the next match. All right, we got Torchic. We're going first. We've been playing a couple of these games, and I'm not too sure how I feel about this deck just yet. So, I've heard that this deck has extreme success, right? I've heard that this deck has extreme success. This deck that you are seeing us play right now is allegedly a top 5, top 3 tournament winning deck, I believe. It is a tournament winning deck. And on paper, sounds really good, right? Furfro for the active, Heatmore for the bench. On paper, it sounds good. But if you have my kind of luck, so to say, if you have my kind of luck, then the deck might not be that great. You can copy the same exact deck list, have everything be the exact same, but if you're not lucky at the end of the day, doesn't matter. If you're not starting with your Furfro in the front, doesn't matter. If you don't have that second energy advantage, doesn't matter, right? So taking all of this into consideration, hopefully our luck can turn around here. Energy on this, let's swap, let's do a little bit of flame patch action. Entei's not going to be the threat. We'll be able to deal with that once we get our Blaziken in action. We'll just go ahead and Tongue Whip and hit the Charmander, who is going to be the actual true threat. And if he can't evolve into a Charmeleon, we'll be good to go. Even if he does, he's doing only 60. We'll be able to hit it again. Perfectly fine. I think the other Torchic I should have kept in hand. I was thinking get rid of my entire hand and Copycat on this next turn, but theoretically I could have kept that Torchic in hand for a May play. I'm tunnel visioning onto my get rid of everything so I can Copycat. But just some food for thought right there on what we did, how we played it. So we've got Cyrus. Oh, Cyrus keeps my Heatmore alive. And he doesn't have any flame patches he can use. Honestly speaking, I think this is going to be a Cyrus play over a Copycat. It sounds weird, right? But I'm not in any need to try and go into my Torchic just yet. I can swap into my Furfro now and attack. Sounds interesting, no? Because he doesn't have any energy lost. So he can't build up this in the front. Yeah, he could evolve the back into Charmeleon and go to the front. Yeah, I just messed up his whole energy gain. Attacking the back and Cyrusing, he's like, wait a minute. Flame Patch only works if I lose the energy. I haven't lost the energy yet. Yeah, man. Sorry. Not bad, not bad. You have a Sunflora Victory Bell list that destroys their deck if you have the opening. I want to play Sunflora Alolan Executor. We played it before, made a deck list on it, a video and all of that good stuff. But we haven't played it in ranked just yet. Okay, did someone say we need to change something? Oh, was the Combuskin? No, I think the Combuskin's fine. Technically, we could kick out Combuskin. Should we? Should we kick out Combuskin? The more I'm thinking about it, the more it kind of does make sense. Yeah, okay. How about, what do we kick it out for? Poke Center Lady? Because some of those games against the Mega Venusaur we could have won if we just woke up. And we theoretically lost, I think, twice against Mega Venusaur because we never woke up. So should we just kick it out for a... Yeah, I don't think we need... Probably don't need Combuskin. Alright, we're going second. Got Torchic in the front against a Giratina. Okay, we're going up against a Giratina, Mega Altaria, and DD. Seems like a couple of people are actually running this deck. I might have to give it a shot. So the idea of this deck is you have Giratina in the front to be a tank. And I guess you have it with a Rocky Helmet because as they're attacking, or as the opponent is attacking your Giratina, they're taking damage. And once they attack your Giratina, you're still able to heal because you have, say, an Indeedee in the back, right? You have an Indeedee in the back. So let's go ahead and Professor's Research. I'm obviously not going to attack because that Pokeball is most likely an Indeedee and just waiting to actually heal the 20 damage I end up doing, which would suck. I like the Heatmore play. Actually, you know what? You know what? What if they don't have an Indeedee? What if they don't? What if it was another Giratina or an Altaria they top deck with the Pokeball? Because then if it's not, I could theoretically top deck Rare Candy, Flame Pat, or Rare Candy, and a Mega Blaziken, and I could go in Flame Patch, and or not even Rare Candy and switch and Flame Patch, whatever. We just have to get going on the active spot here. We got the Rare Candy. Ooh, okay. Professors into a Mega Blaziken. Only 9 cards remaining. I think that's better than a copycat at this point. Ooh, man. Man, oh man. Okay, so unfortunately, I will not be able to stay in. I can still Rocky Helmet just to make sure that this guy does die. Why not, right? Why not? He's only going to be able to build up one Giratina, so the other one I don't have to worry about too much. This will make it so he doesn't die, or doesn't heal back up to full, and I can kill him. I think we'll be fine, though. As long as we top deck our Blaziken, we have a Rare Candy in hand, and if we find a Pokemon, May will give it to us guaranteed. We swing in, we kill, and then we just kill the other one. Yeah, we have a very good chance. 2 and 7 right now. Technically more. We have a Combuskin in the deck, and a Furfrou. So that's 4 and... That's a 4 and 7 chance of finding. Yeah, I was gonna like... It's a 4 and 7 chance of finding a Mega Blaziken. And I say 4 and 7 because if we found one of the other 2 basic Pokemon, we can May it. So any Pokemon at all, period, would have been great. So let's go ahead. Let's burn this guy. And I think we're good. I think that's all she wrote. So the deck that they're running, I'm assuming, is the double Giratina, double Mega Altaria, double Indeedee. The unfortunate thing is they started with double Giratina, which is not what you want to have happen. I haven't played that Giratina Indeedee Mega Altaria deck. I've just heard about it. But if you start with a brick like that, obviously it's not going to be too great, no? The question is, do you run double Giratina in the deck? Or do you just run one Giratina, double Indeedee, and double Swablu? Because starting with that Giratina is very punishing, unfortunately. Hey, they Sabrina me. It's only fair if I Sabrina them. So let's go ahead and Tongue Whip back into this. Flame Patch. Let them know what's up. Can't be a Mega Blaziken deck without a Flame Patch, right? And then we'll Sabrina. Sabrina or not, we're doing 140 to the active. There's really no way he can actually swap and attack with the Mega Altaria. He'd be cooked regardless. 2 energy to retreat on the Giratina. 2 tanky. Like, I get it. It's a tank, but it can also be used against you because you're not able to retreat if you needed to. Alright, so far this Mega Blaziken variant is doing work, right? With the 1 Heatmore. Now, I do agree that we don't want Combuskin in the deck. I forgot who mentioned it from the chat. They said we don't really need Combuskin, right? Because Furfrou can deal with Qinglings, and if Qingling ever stopped attacking regardless, then Rare Candy, Evolve, good to go. So now we have an extra spot. Do we put in, say, a Poke Center Lady? Because I can heal the front Furfrou or the Heatmore, or status cleanse my Blaziken in case we're going up against a Lopunny or a Mega Venusaur. Poke Center Lady could be good. What is the other play, right? What is the other play? Do we throw in an X speed so we could swap? Because there are some games where I'm like, oh, I can't Flame Patch to the Furfrou. That sucks. I could theoretically X speed. I don't know if X speed is super necessary or not. Maybe Poke Center Lady with what we're running into. Yeah, maybe the Poke Center Lady. Either that or double Copycat. But maybe the Lady. I've had 2 games where we lost twice against a Mega Venusaur because we just could not wake up. And waking up and cleansing, literally the sleep and the poison effect, would have kept us alive. So we could actually kill. And Poke Center Lady can help us negate damage if they do it to the bench as well. Okay, so Poke Center Lady, I guess, is the one. Top in, let's play some more. I want to change the decks relatively soon, so we'll try and just get like a couple more games in. We've been at this for about an hour and 15 minutes. 10 minutes. I could do one Giratina that retreats for free if it has energy on it. No emulator, Carlos. I'm running a Samsung tablet, Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. And I have it hooked up via a HDMI to, or it's a USB-C to HDMI converter. If I'm worried about the Mega Venusaur, Team Rocket Grunt seems like a better idea. Yeah, but that's always RNG. At least Poke Center Lady will guarantee wake me up. And we can guarantee hit the Mega Venusaur twice. Alright, we're going first. I'm not going to put the Torchic down just yet. I don't want to show my hand. Ooh, I am ready to smoke that frog in the back. Sadly, we don't have energy advantage. So they'll be able to do some work on us, right? Which means that we're going to need to find one of our Poke Center Lady or one of our Flame Patches. We got double Torchic. And I entered. The reason why I'm putting down both Torchics is because if he does have that Rare Candy Evolution Evolve and hits one of them, a Flame Patch can just, I can go into the other one, right? If he hits one, I'll just go into the other one. We got the Rare Candy, Mega, whatever. If I didn't put anything down, he'd be doing 20 damage. 40, technically. But he could always surprise me. I know Suicunes love to surprise. So let's go ahead and... Wow. I want to hit that Froakie so badly, but we haven't top decked our Flame Patch just yet. Which means I gotta put one energy somewhere and let that stinky frog live for just one more turn. Because if he doesn't have the evolution... does have the evolution, but he needs a Cyrus in hand. He still needs a Cyrus play. And if he uses one Cyrus, the odds of him having a second Cyrus will still be slim, so this is why I didn't want to evolve just yet. Sure, I could have evolved then Lillian out-heal the damage, right? It's doing 80. I just out-heal it. That could have also been a bait play. Yeah, that could have been a bait play, because then I just swing back in. He has no energy. I just win the game. Because now we're going to have to play a... Okay, I hope he doesn't have a second Cyrus right here, right now. Theoretically speaking. So, a little bad. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, honestly speaking... I think I should have just evolved. Even though I knew he had a Cyrus in hand and I wanted to bait his Cyrus. Could have baited it in a better way. Could have definitely baited it in a better way. Because now he might not even want to attack the Heatmore and kill it. Right? He might not want to put down another Pokemon and kill the Heatmore. He might just want to leave it in the active spot. And if we end up losing the game now, it'll be because I didn't want to take that opportunity to heal. Because now the beautiful thing about having healing items is you can use that to your advantage. Thankfully, I put Rocky Helmet on the front. So if he does attack, it does mean he'll be losing that. Pokeball. He's got 5 cards left. He's got to have another Cyrus at this stage, right? Question is, will he be foolish enough to attack the Heatmore, meaning that his giant cape that he just used was pointless? Because his best play is just don't attack. Alright, he's not attacking. Because he knows he has Cyrus in hand. So now I'm a little concerned, right? I think I'm a little concerned now. I could Poke Center Lady so he can't attack us again. Just heal up to 20. Energy onto this. I'm gonna hit the Greninja. I think I should have hit the Suicune, but we'll see. He's got Cyrus in hand, so he'll ping, Cyrus, attack. Unfortunately, I will not be able to kill the Suicune, but if I top deck a Sabrina, 1 and 8. Alright, brace for impact. We're going to be taking 80 we're going to be taking 100 damage, actually. Because he's going to put another bench Pokemon down right here, another Froakie. So here comes another Froakie play. And we'll take 80 from his base and then 20 from the weakness. So we'll go down to 90 HP. Oh, no Froakie. Okay. No Froakie. Interesting. Alright, energy here. We can only Lily, so I might as well Lily. He has no more Cyrus at all. So we'll go ahead and swing in. Attack here. Here, take 20. His Stinky Cape keeps him alive. But if he doesn't cleanse it, he's going to have to heal with Arida. So here comes the Arida heal, which I guess he could put energy on Greninja and heal. Alright, so he does 100. Arida heal. Greninja EX is in the building. I think this is going to be a swap to a Furfrou to clean up. And then we have to top deck a we need a Sabrina for 1 and we need a Flame Patch for 2. A Cyrus may also work. So I've got to throw in a Furfrou. Do I need to throw in a Furfrou and attack? If he has double Arida, yes. So the idea is I have to swap from Mega Blaziken, right? That's the idea. So let me think. If I do not throw in Furfrou right now and he Aridas, he goes up to 80. At the end of my turn here, he's going down to 20. No, because then he'll just swap. He'll swap in. I need to kill with the Furfrou. I need to trust that I'm going to find that Flame Patch. I need to trust I'm going to find that Flame Patch 25%, right? Because that's the only way we win. He swaps and I'm cooked. I have to tackle here. Because we're running out of time with that Greninja ping. I have to tackle, hit for the 30. Take this guy down if he doesn't cleanse. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I ended my turn, so he still took the 20 before. I don't know why the status effect tells you, hey, do you want to cleanse it? You're already dead, but do you want to cleanse it? It just makes... It's weird. All right, so we got our guaranteed +2. This is a Greninja EX. We need a Flame Patch and a Sabrina. All right, we got the Sabrina. It's a 1 in 3. It's a 1 in 6 chance of finding a flame patch. 1 in 6 flame patch. It's a 1 in 6 flame patch. The odds of us finding flame patch, man. My heart can't handle this. Oh, come on, flame patch. 1 in 6, 1 in 6. 1 in 6, 1 in 6. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, flame patch. Come on, flame patch. I don't want to see you, May. Alright, so we made a mistake at the beginning of the match. We could have technically won. That game was piloting issue, sadly. I wanted to bait out the... It goes back to that first turn Cyrus, right? Them hitting the Torchic. I could have just evolved into the... I could have evolved into the Mega Blaziken. They bring me in with a Suicune with not really any Pokemon on the bench. Yeah, so I'll take the L for that one, unfortunately. If only, yeah, we could have top decked it. Oh man, it's okay. Hit it on the next one here. All right, we got Furfrou in the active spot, and they've got Froakie. So that makes 2 of us that don't want to have Pokemon in the active. But unfortunately, here we are, right? So I'm not gonna Torchic down just yet. Yeah, you know what? I'm Torchicking down. We're going. We're going. Why not? Licia, so he's got the Chinglings now. Thankfully, I don't think we need any of the item cards. And we can just one-shot the Chingling. If he goes into it, he's not going to actually Chingling just yet. Maybe he didn't actually get it. Maybe Licia gave him Froakie and a Swablu. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to tackle here. Part of me wants to copycat for 4. We have a Flame Patch and a Mega Blaziken, so I might as well hold on to it. Let's go ahead and tackle here. Because if we can find a rare candy, 2 in the deck, 2 and 11, I can still just swap Flame Patch and get the Mega Blaziken ready to go. We just need a rare candy at this point. There's a lot of Altarias in ranked, man. There is quite a bit of Altarias in ranked mode. The Chingling is in the building. I repeat, the Chingling is in the building. Sadly for him, attacking with the Mega Altaria, or not attacking, but I mean swapping, I don't know if that made sense. Because now he needs another basic Pokemon, or else he can't kill my Furfrou. I'm not going to Sabrina just yet. A Cyrus into the Froakie would be funny, though. But I can always Cyrus it in the future, no? I got to be very smart with this play. Part of me wants to copycat. I'm gonna have hope. Let's tackle. Because I'm thinking right now, right? I could always Cyrus the Froakie in the future, kill it. After I Sabrina. Or I could Cyrus first, kill it, and then Sabrina and kill the Froakie. If he doesn't find a basic Pokemon, he's only doing 50 damage to us. He found another basic Pokemon, well played. Oh wait, no. He's doing 100. My bad. I thought it was 70. Why would you not kill the Furfrou when I don't have my Blaziken built? My guy, why would you not kill... I think he unironically thinks I have rare candy in hand and he's trying to wait until he can find his red card. Brother, I didn't have it in hand. I did not have it in hand. Now I have it in hand, right? Like, now I do. In which case, I just kill the Furfrou and I'm just going to tackle and Cyrus the Froakie next time. Now we have a guaranteed Cyrus Froakie to kill. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I think I should have made this turn for a Heatmore and put Heatmore down. I didn't play any supporters this turn. A May to put a Heatmore down and get rid of the Blaziken in my hand would have been hilarious. Dang, my guy's got 8 cards in hand. Literally everything. The good news is he can't Mars me, but he can red card me. Bad news is he can evolve both of them. He's got 4 cards in hand. One is going to be a Professor's Research. One's going to be a Pokeball. One's going to be a Mega Altaria. That's 3. What's his final card in hand? He's got a Mega Altaria, got a Pokeball, and got a Swap, and got an Altaria. What's his last? Maybe a Cyrus? Yeah, Cyrus and Professors. Okay. So he doesn't have a red card or a Mars in the deck then. He's not playing. So we're okay. We don't have to worry about it. We'll let him swing in, and then I just evolve Sabrina, win the game. Sounds good. All right, so this is going to be a win, I'm assuming, because you can't run Greninja without having Cyrus. Ooh, and he knows that he wants to try to Cyrus and slow me down, which is why he's trying to put us to bed. Top deck in that Poke Center lady we put in the deck would be phenomenal. Did not find the Poke Center lady. Alas, did not find it. I could theoretically just rare candy my Torchic just so I can Lily it and heal it back up. Or I could Sabrina. No, I need to Lily it, right? So we're going to go ahead and rare candy this. This guy's actually making me use my brain right now. He's making me think out here. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're primed. Now we're ready to go. And we'll just end turn. Because what he thought he was going to do was put me to bed. And since he has the other Altaria in hand, he'd evolve Cyrus this turn and hit my Mega Blaziken. Now, I'm not saying he won't do it now. He's still going to double ping in Cyrus. But he doesn't have a red card in hand. His last cards is Cyrus, Professors, a Pokeball. Wait, what's the last one? That's 3. He has a Cyrus, Professor's, Pokeball. What's the last one? I don't know what the last one is, but I don't think it's a red card or a Mars, and we still get to Cyrus his Greninja and win anyway, so... Yeah, we knew it was coming, which is why I evolved and used the Lily to heal. Truthfully, it doesn't matter. We already had the checkmate in our head. Sorry, friendo. That's all she wrote. They have too many cards to have that red card or Mars, so I automatically knew they didn't have it in the deck. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. You think it was a copycat, their last card? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was a copycat. Either way, I knew we were safe once I found out it was impossible for them to have a red card or a Mars. No, he didn't really misplace the energy, Migglytuff. He intentionally wanted to go and put us to bed. He was banking on a 50-50 win. Alright, let's try and get a couple more wins here, and then we'll switch the deck. I kind of want to play Mega Altaria myself. I kind of miss it. Alrighty, we are going second, which means no energy for us. Sadly, we don't have our Furfrou. The one time we want Furfrou in the front while going second against Chingling, we don't have the Furfrou. Now, if their other Pokemon isn't, say, an Indeedee, and it's another Chingling or a Froakie, we could still be good. It's not the end of the world. We could still be good. We got our rare candy, but obviously we're not able to actually evolve it, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Put a Torchic down. And then we'll peck. We opted to take the Combuskin out of the deck because we have Furfrou to deal with the Chinglings. And a Rocky Helmet for the front line anyways. The Rocky Helmet on a Torchic can still deal with the Chingling if it attacks and I attack back. It'll be 40 damage. They can't even heal it in time with Indeedee. So we have some answers to the Chingling, hence no stage 1. We'll just have to wait and see if this pays off or not, right? Assuming they don't have A, and another Indeedee, and B, a second Chingling to just swap and go to the other Chinglings, then yeah, okay, they don't. It's double Swablu and a Froakie. That's perfect. Because now I can just put energy on the back Torchic, and I have Rare Candy Mega Blaziken ready to go. Once they swing in, 2 hits and they're dead. So yeah, this works out. Energy and peck. Chingling's gone. Threat has been dealt with. Now, realistically speaking, they could have another Chingling in hand. They could put in a Mega Altaria, lose the energy, go to Chingling, and then put the energy back on Mega Altaria if they fear that I have a Rare Candy Mega Blaziken ready to go. But now with 2 Torchics, 1 energy each, doesn't matter if they top deck Rare Candy Greninja. They don't know who they can target and who they should go for. Alright, so it's no Chingling. Don't have to worry about that. 6 cards left. Another Mega Altaria, so I don't have to worry about being put to bed. And they don't have double Mega Altaria, so they can't be switching and swapping between both. I think this is our game to win. I don't want to sound too overconfident just yet, but we have 210 HP. They're doing 170 damage max, I think, right? I think this is definitely our game to win. So it's Rare Candy, Mega Blaziken. I'm gonna Professor so we can try and find that Cyrus a little bit sooner, and or a Rocky Helmet. Doesn't matter if I Furfrou down and they kill it. Does it? Doesn't matter if I Furfrou down and they kill it. The only thing I'm thinking of is they could attack the Furfrou with a Greninja and then Cyrus it. But them wasting a Cyrus on a Furfrou to try and slow me down because I don't have Flame Patch in hand, that'd be hilarious, right? That would be funny. But I think no, it's fine. Because even if they try to ping my Mega Steelix or Mega Blaziken, I can Poke Center Lady to cleanse the ping. If they did try to swap me to the back here. And they still need to swing in and attack. It just buys me a little bit more time regardless, so. Sabrina. I think that's game. I swing in, no Sabrina just yet. Hit the Froakie. They go in with a fully healthy Mega Altaria. And then I can Sabrina into either a Greninja, which is going to be a non-EX Greninja, or a Mega Altaria. And we'll be tanking this hit on the active, guaranteed. We're good to go. We are good to go. Even if we weren't using Sabrina, we have Lily. He's doing 100 damage. If he has no other bench Pokemon, he has to hit us. Oh, he has a bench. Never mind. He's doing 150 per turn, so he's doing 300. He could technically... Here comes the Cyrus, right? There's Cyrus? No Cyrus. I thought he was going to Cyrus. Let's try and slow our Blaziken down. All right. Sabrina. Take us home. You can choose any Pokemon, all right? Any Pokemon you want, send them my way. Mega Blaziken is ready. The Greninja. Get this filthy Greninja out of here. Greninja was a mistake, all right, in Pokemon Pocket. Every single deck is running it. If you had to remove one card from the game, what would it be? Sabrina, Cyrus, Greninja? Who is it gonna be? All right, let's get one more game in. Melmetal plus red. One hits a Mega Altaria. Melmetal EX plus red. Ooh. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, Melmetal's not anything new, but with all the Mega Altarias, that could be promising. Melmetal EX plus red. Because we're seeing how many Mega Altarias today? Remove Chingling for you. All right, we're going first. I can't count how many times we've gone first, which is not the best. I don't like going first. I'll be real with you. I want to be able to go second every once in a while, and it just feels like we have not been able to go second. So let's just go ahead and Professor's research. Why not? Let's Professors. We've got our Flame Patch at the very least. We've got the Furfro. So we're going to boom, bang, pop. We're good. Sadly, I can't Flame Patch the Furfro, so I still can't attack 30 on the front line, which would be cool. So we'll have to attack one time with Torchic. I think I'm okay with attacking one time with Torchic. And then I can swap and go Furfro. You got double Oricorio, which even with a Blaziken, we don't really have to fear too much. Got Cyrus. So let's go ahead and Peck. Boom. And the next turn, I'll swap, lose the energy, and go into Furfro and attack. I'm not even going to heal the Torchic, because we have another Torchic that's perfectly healthy and fine. Alright, Pokecenter Lady. I'd rather he use it on a 20 damage versus a 30 damage. Fine by me. As long as we can find a Rocky Helmet this next turn. We haven't had games where we've played so many games, but I don't remember playing with Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet seems like it's just non-existent. We haven't been finding it at all, unfortunately. Okay, so I have options. I could May the Mega Blaziken, because we don't even have a rare candy yet. Get a Heatmore and start hitting the Magneton in the back. He only has one card in hand. I could start hitting it. Or I could go Furfro to try and kill the Oricorio. I've made my mind up. I'm going to go Furfro and attack the front. I'm not going to May, and I'm going to just attack. The main reason why is because if he somehow is lucky and he has that Magneton in hand right now and swings in and kills the Heatmore, we're screwed, right? I'd have no rare candy, no Mega Blaziken. We'd be kind of screwed, essentially speaking. Might as well try and knock out some of these Oricorios and make it easier in the future once we put them, or burn them, rather. If we do top deck a rare candy right now, I still don't think we... Oh, nice. He wasted his Cyrus right now. That's good. So then I can always flee in the future and I'll be safe. I didn't care if the Torchic died, let's be honest. He could have a Sabrina though, so I might need to put down another bench Pokemon. We'll have to wait and see. And or just evolve if we find rare candy. Got the Rocky finally. I'm going to be very disappointed. Very, very disappointed if his one single card is a Sabrina. If his one single card is a Sabrina, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to take the chance and say his one single card is not a Sabrina and he hasn't even pulled a Professor's Research yet. He's got a Professor's, if anything. And then we'll be fine. Nice. All right. Professor is no Sabrina, and I don't think he's running Repel in this deck. So we do get to stay in the active spot with Furfro. And now we do need that rare candy. 2 and 5, or 2 and 7. 2 and 7. He's going to swap from the Oricorio here, but we can always kill it with one burn on our Mega Blaziken in the future. So it's not going to be a big deal, to be fair. Trying to think about what our next move is. I still think we stay in the front with Furfro forever until they kill it. I'm just fearful of that Sabrina. I'm very fearful of the Sabrina happening. He's thinking about if he wants to actually attack for the Oricorio in the front. I don't think you ever attack with the Oricorio in the front when you have another Oricorio in the back. So his thinking process should be very simple of swapping and attacking. Oh, he does have the Magnezone here then. Doesn't have the Magnezone. But he doesn't want the Oricorio to die because he thinks Oricorio has a chance against Mega Blaziken. I don't think he realizes that he doesn't have a chance against Mega Blaziken with the Oricorio. Like, he quite literally does not. The real threat, and the one that I'm afraid of, is the Magneton Magnezone. So with that in mind, I will gladly retreat and go into my Mega Blaziken. Flame Patch it up. And we are going to be swinging in and attacking here. I'm going to save the healing items for me, the Mega Blaziken. Furfro, if they want to Cyrus it again with a second Cyrus if they had it, or a Sabrina, so on, like, so be it. We don't need the Furfro. As long as we get these Magnetons out of the way, we can just burn an Oricorio and we'll be fine. Like, the real threat is the Magneton. It's not that stinky Oricorio. So them sacrificing one Magnezone, I think they already have 1 foot in the grave right here. It increased our odds of winning to like a 75%. Because once this other Magnezone is gone, then we are at a 100% chance to win. The Oricorio will not be able to kill us. They've got it. The Oricorio has to hit us, what, 4 or 5 times? And with the Lily, add another +1 to that. Pokecenter Lady, +2. Ooh, man. I kind of hope I top deck Sabrina. Because I feel like they'd unironically give me the Magneton. Also, why would they Professor's Research? Why would they Professor's Research before... Why would they switch before using Professor's Research? They could have very well Professor's Researched into a Magnezone and then attacked us. Very interesting. Alright, so they've already used a Cyrus, right? So the most they have is just 1 Sabrina. I think that the play now to solidify this win is going to be retreat, heat more, energy. No, come on. You gotta let me smash, man. You didn't even let me say what I was gonna do. I was gonna hit the, for the record, I was gonna hit the Magneton, not hit the Oricorio. Once I hit the Magneton, then I can Cyrus the Magneton, kill it, and then the Oricorio just can't kill us back. So that would have been GG. Alrighty, let's talk about the Mega Blaziken EX deck really quick. We just got done playing a couple of games with it, and this Mega Blaziken EX deck is kind of like the same Mega Rising deck, but instead of double heat more hitting the bench, we have included in the newest edition of the Furfro. I think that might be the only new edition. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. That might be the only new edition. I think Copycat and May are both from the older expansion set, right? But this Torchic, 1 Heat Mortar for the bench, 1 Furfro for the front is really good because now you have an option to deal with the Oricorio. You have an option to deal with the Chinglings in the active spot, and you're taking 20 less damage, so Furfro can still be a good Pokemon to attack on the front line, while also not really receiving too much damage back from the opposition, and you have a Rocky Helmet to combo into that as well. We did opt for the 1 singular Flame Patch, since 1 Flame Patch is all we need to get Mega Blaziken going, and it's only 1 energy for the Furfro and the Heat more regardless. I think 2 Flame Patches were overkill, and that allows us to have a couple more cards thrown into the mix here. This is more fine-tuned for the Crimson Blaze expansion with the Lopunnies running around, but more importantly, the Mega Venusaur is running around. So fun fact, we actually lost against, I think, Mega Venusaur. I'm not sure if it was once or twice, but we did lose against Mega Venusaur, and it's mainly because I was not able to wake up from the sleep. So a lot of people are running around with the Mega Venusaur, and kicking out a Flame Patch, and also kicking out that stage 1 because we're able to actually kill their active Chingling thanks to the Furfrou, allows us to put more Pokemon cards into this deck, and a Poke Center Lady to cleanse status effects seems very good, especially because you can also use it on the Furfrou to keep it more alive, or a Heatmor or your Mega Blaziken if they are attacking it on the bench. You have options that way, so I do think I like this variant a little bit more fine-tuned for Crimson Blaze. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think the deck performed very well. This variant here ended up going 6-2, so not too shabby, not too bad out of a couple of games. But I do like this variant here with the 1 Furfrou, 1 Heatmor, and 1 Flame Patch. I'm not sure what I would kick out as a flex card. I guess May, if you had to pick any card here, is your flex card. If you want to kick out May for like an X speed, if you're thinking you want to have an X speed because you're having bad starts. Most of our games, believe it or not, as you would see, were bad starts. We really want to go second with Furfrou, and that's it, period. Every single game we want Furfrou in the active spot. But with only a singular Furfrou, it's hard to start with Furfrou. We were started with Torchic a lot more times than not, which is obvious because we have 2 copies here compared to the 1 Furfrou and only 1 Heatmor. But any Pokemon starting besides Torchic would have been better. So yes, most of our games were bad starts, but then it comes down to how you pivot the game and how you want to switch out Pokemon, etc., stuff like that. Thankfully enough, most of the games were still wins, so that's good to see. But yeah, May could be your flex card if you want to put another Copycat in, an X speed. Maybe you do want that second Flame Patch. Maybe you want another basic Pokemon and you want to go 2 Furfrou, 1 Heatmor, 2 Torchic. By all means, right? The option's up to you. I'll leave that for you to decide on your flex card. But this was the deck. I think it did really well for the Master Ball ranked matches. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you guys end up playing the deck, let me know how it does and performs for you. And as always, if you guys have any other deck suggestions that you guys want me to try out, leave them down in the comments section below, and we'll hopefully give it a shot. Alright, I think the Mega Blaziken did work. The first Mega Blaziken deck we did, which was just double Furfrou, no Poke Center Lady, and I don't know what else we had in the deck. It went 2-4, not bad. We changed the deck a little bit, took out 1 Furfrou, put a Heatmor to hit the bench, put a Poke Center Lady in to cleanse status effects. We're 6-2 now. So a big change from 2-4 to 6-2 with the new variant. I think it performed very good, very well. So I do like this version a lot more. Gives you options, obviously. Being able to hit a bench is very strong because you do have a Cyrus in the deck. And I think only 1 Flame Patch is necessary. But I like it. I like it. Kept getting losing streaks once you were 1 away from Master Ball, and you're glad you finally reached Master Ball. Yo, congrats, man. Congrats on the rank up. The good thing is you don't have to worry about D-ranking, so you can try out any kind of deck you want. Decidueye solo. I don't think we're gonna Decidueye solo. Isn't it too much healing for Blaziken? I think it's good. I don't think it's too much healing for the Blaziken. I think Lily is perfectly fine. And I'm gonna include, I think that we had 1 loss, in fact, against a Suicune that should have been a win. We should have been 7-1 with this variant. But my decision making got the best of me, and I was the reason why we lost that game, not the deck. Because there was a game against the Suicune where I was like, should I evolve the back? I know they're gonna Greninja evolve, ping, Cyrus it, and attack with Suicune. Do I really want to let them Suicune get first hit? I'm like, nah, I'll keep it unevolved. They did it, they evolved, they attacked my Torchic, they killed it with energy, and that made us lose the game because we were always down on energy and stuff. Had I just let him attack my Blaziken because when I evolve it, we could have Lilied and out-healed the damage, and then we would have had an easy win against them. So I think Lily is very good, especially against that Suicune Greninja matchup. Altaria Furfrou is what brought you to Master Ball, so maybe give that a shot too. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. We have Mega Blaziken. That deck did well today. I like it. When I watch that in DD Giratina Mega Altaria, it just seems like it bricks. I'll be honest, it just feels like it bricks. Sad to say we lost to it just a singular time. Should we go Altaria Furfro? I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kind of want to play some Mega Altaria. Should we revamp the Mega Altaria deck? Revamp Mega Altaria? What is the revamped version? I know there's no Jirachi in it now. There's no base Altaria, I don't think either, right? The Do the Wave. I don't think there's a Do the Wave. So we kick out Jirachi, we kick out Altaria. And then what? Is it just double Furfro? So it's 2 Chinglings, 2 Furfro. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what the Furfro variant is. I'm just thinking out loud. Still keep the Licia, because we have 50 Swablu and 30. Yeah, we still keep the Licia, and I like the Pokeballs because we have. That's a lot of basic Pokemon. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's quite a bit. Do we double Indeedee or just single Indeedee? First turn Eevee deck, fun to play. We played it. First turn Eevee, we uploaded a video on it yesterday, Bleach. It was the Jolteon EX deck. It's titled Counter the Meta. The Jolteon. We did some work with it yesterday on last stream. So I'd recommend checking out that video. Yeah, I agree. 1 Indeedee's enough. That is true. Only 1 Indeedee. So now the question is, what do we kick the Indeedee out for, right? I wanna put the Indeedee back in just so we can have that zoomed out, because I can't zoom out unless we have a full 20 deck list. So we're kicking out the Indeedee. The Indeedee is gonna go, but what do we put in instead of the Indeedee? Rocky Helmet, I think, maybe? Because Rocky Helmet's still punishing. I like the red card because obviously Chingling can shut their hand down, and then you red card to punish them even further. So red card is great. I think Rocky Helmet. I think Rocky is going to be the play. Funny enough, not a lot of people are running Guzma. I thought they would. So we got double Chingling. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 basic Pokemon. We got the Licia. We got double Pokeball, Rocky Helmet, red card, double Professors. Sabrina Cyrus is always still good. IMO, Copycat, of course, and a singular May. In case we have too many basic Pokemon in hand and we don't want them, we want others instead. That's the deck. That is it. Play Magnezone Altaria? Brother. Altaria is getting all the love, it seems, right? You got Furfro Altaria, you got Giratina Altaria, you got Greninja Altaria, you got Magnezone Altaria. Altaria. It's always this one Pokemon. It's getting love. And I'm also playing Altaria right now, let's be honest. I want to play this deck. Alright, any new accessories? Maybe I'll Goomy on the background here, even though we're not playing the Goomy deck. Funny enough, the Jumping Goomy was the very last deck I think that I made for the Mega Rising expansion. It was a very strong deck, and I still have it here, right? Jumping Goomy. I don't know if anything needs to be changed or updated with it, but it was a very strong, fun deck to play to counter the meta, because, you know, EXs, they can't hit your EXs. They're Goomy, they need 1 extra attack, so they get delayed by another turn. Your Goomy is safe, it has a lot of HP. So many things, right? I kind of want to just play this deck again and just see how the Jumping Goomy does with the current meta. Either we play it today or either we play it on another day. It would be cool, especially with the new background stuff for Goomy. This was definitely a top contender of a deck. But for now, we Mega Altaria. could run 1 Mute EX to handle crazy random mons. Your deck was 1 Qingling, 2 Altaria, 1 Indeedee, double Furfrou, 1 XP, 2 Rockies, Pokeball, 2 Pokeballs, Alicia, 2 Professors, a Mars, Copycat, Sabrina, Cyrus. Yeah, I guess maybe the May could be taken out. Oh, you ran 2-2. Oh, you're running just 1 Qingling, and you kick the red card out for a Mars instead. So you kick out Qingling. So basically, you're kicking out the Qingling here for a X speed, and you're kicking out this for a Mars, and you're kicking out May for a Rocky Helmet. So everything is basically the same. You're just losing 1 Pokemon here. The red card becomes a Mars, and the May becomes a Rocky Helmet. Some very tiny changes. Maybe 1 Qingling, I don't know. Victory Bell. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. You're like the second person that said Victory Bell, Sunflora, I think. I do have a Sunflora deck, but it's with a Alolan Executor, not Victory Bell. Alrighty, we are going second, and don't hate me when you see this, but if you can't beat him, might as well join him, I guess, right? We are playing the Qingling deck with the Mega Altaria, and ask me if I feel disappointed in myself. Ask me if I feel disappointed, because a little bit, right? A little bit. The good news is I can attack and shut this guy down from being able to evolve. Screw the Hydreigon Dino play, right? Let's go ahead and Professor's Research. Maybe I should have actually Furfrowed and then did it the other way around. We got Swablu. We got Furfrou. We got energy on the Swablu. And I'm able to Jingly and attack. Yes, we take 20 from their Rocky, and they can energy and attack me, but then they die with my Mega Altaria. Because if you can't beat the best deck, might as well just play the best deck, right? I don't know if this is the best variant, per se. We got double Qingling, 1 Rocky, and a red card. But we'll see how this variant does, right? If it can shut down the Hydreigons, so be it. Let's have some fun. Let's rank up a little bit. And let's just see how it does, right? I think playing the Mega... So the best way to get into the head of the meta deck and find out, okay, how can we stop the meta deck? Just make the meta deck, aka Altaria, play the meta deck and see what kind of issues you're running into, right? And whatever issues you're running into, then you can be like, oh, so this is the key. This is the secret to shut down Mega Altaria. I got it. You know, because whatever you're running into, any issues, then you can just make that deck and now you have an answer. But we'll see. We'll play test. We'll see what we lose to and what we win against and what the pros and cons are of this deck and all of the likes. The opponent is taking their sweet time. I'm yapping up a storm right now just so I can fill the silence of not having, you know, an empty room right here. But the opponent is definitely taking their sweet time trying to figure out what they want to do. I don't know if this is BM or not, but since we only have 5 seconds, I might as well just keep yapping away and see what they end up doing. I think that's it. Apparently, the opponent just didn't even want to play the game because of a singular Qingling. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you play the game. That's it. That's how easy Mega Altaria is, it seems. Game number 1, 1-0. A very simple, straightforward match. That's crazy. If every game could be like that, man, I might just play Mega Altaria for the rest of the ranked season. I'm kidding. Don't hate me. I'm kidding. We'll play some other decks, but this deck is very strong, it seems. It made the opponent just get stun locked quite literally and just didn't even want to make a move. Not bad. Not bad. That's the beautiful thing about having double Qingling. You can get your Qingling earlier in the active spot. So I think keeping double Qingling is still very strong versus kicking one out. 2 Qingling better with the Mars combo. Yeah, if anything, I can see kicking out red card for a Mars. I can see that. Meta's so aggro. Guzma would be a good. Yeah. I feel like Guzma would be good. Qingling for the shutdown. What about Lugia and Ho-Oh deck? I have that written down here. Lugia, Ho-Oh, Mega Charizard Y. I haven't really thought about constructing it yet, but it is on the list. Doesn't it just insta lose against the Zard? This deck? Insta lose against the Charizard? We're not seeing too many Charizard players right now. All right, we're going first. And we've got... Is this a Hydreigon deck? This is a Hydreigon deck, yeah? All right, so I could double Furfrou and then just copycat, but I think I just Sabrina for the time being, or Professor's Research. Wow. Professor's Research for the time being. This guy will be able to hit the bench, which I really don't want him to hit the bench on my bench Swablu just yet. So I think I'm going to Furfrou down just so he knows I got something from a Pokeball, and then I'll Jingly. Next turn, I'm happy to Swablu down because I'll be putting energy. If I put it down right now, not only do I not have the Mega Altaria, he'll be able to two-shot with the Leap over Absol. So you got to be very careful with what we do here. Sadly, I did give him a lot of copycat fuel, but his copycat fuel is my copycat fuel, because if he doesn't play many cards here, I can also copycat after putting cards down if I choose not to Licia. And it seems like he might have just drawn... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, it seems like he might have drawn a bunch of... I was going to say Pokemon... Pokeballs? What am I talking about right now? Alright, we've got double Swablu, which is crazy. I think that's the play. Ooh, he only was able to do 10 damage to the Furfrou. Feels bad. Double Swablu. Part of me wants to Sabrina just to hit the Mega Absol. Make him lose a little bit of energy here. Why not? He'll have to put energy back on Mega Absol and switch over, and if he does, then I could just attack the Absol here with Mega Altaria, and then he'll have no energy for the Mega Absol. It puts him in a very weird spot. So you might think twice if he wants to actually retreat here or not. Let's see. We'll see if this is the right play or not. Next turn, we can copycat. We have both, basically all of our Pokemon in hand that we need. Copycat play will be good. Does he retreat? Let's find out. He does retreat. He is down on energy. Not too bad. I think he has Pokeballs in hand for the Dino. So finding a Mega Altaria will be very good. So let's go ahead and copycat for 5. See what we get. If we don't find anything, we just attack with the Qingling again, I assume. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, did not find what we needed to find. Did not find what we needed to find. Okay. So I could Swablu in the active if I don't want that guy to die, but it's perfectly fine because I think we'll just go ahead and just Qingling one more time. He's got to decide which one to actually hit. How many do we have? We have 6 cards left, 2 Mega Altarias, so 1 1/3, 33% chance we can Cyrus the Mega Absol and get first hit. 33% chance we can swing in and get first hit. It would be very nice if we could get this 33%. It'd be very nice if we could find it. Here comes the swing in. He's going to spread the damage out and not go for a +1. That's an interesting idea. We've got Licia. I think May could technically get me there, right? But Professors surely would be the guaranteed, like the absolute guaranteed. So I think I Professors instead. We got a Mega Altaria. So now if I swing it with Mega Altaria, I have 160 HP. His Mega Absol will be able to two-shot me. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. We have no healing, right? Yeah, so I can't evolve into a Mega Altaria just yet, it seems. The sad truth is, I kind of just want him to kill one of the Swablues then. I kind of want him to just kill one of the Swablues. So my play is going to be I Jingli, because I know he has Cyrus, right? In one hit and then his Cyrus is done. If I'm shutting him down from using his Dino because he has Pokeballs in hand, then let me shut him down, right? Until we can find this red card, for example. Next turn, I'll Cyrus and get him in the active spot and get first hit. Then that seals the deal and we end up winning. So playing the slow game here with Qingling, yes, sounds a bit exhausting, but Qingling, it's crazy how this one Pokemon can just shut down their entire deck. You know, it is absolutely wild. So let's retreat. We got Mega Altaria. Let me get my energy. Ooh, let me get my energy. My game is glitching. Cyrus this guy so I can get first hit. Red card him to rub salt in the wound. And why not put another Furfrou down so we can do more damage? 130. Alright. Now he's got his Pokeballs. He is free to use his Pokies. The Dinos have been released. I repeat, the Dinos have been released. Now, I gotta think to myself, how do we end up winning? Like, let's rethink about this. I only had one Cyrus in the deck. So how do we end up winning? Let's go ahead and Licia this. Like, they can easily win with a single Cyrus and they Cyrus the Furfrou, right? That's how they can win easily. But I don't know how I can get into the Furfrou to heal and then retreat off the Furfrou. I need to heal that Furfrou somehow. Yeah, one single Cyrus and they win the game. It's literally going to be a race of don't find Cyrus for 2 turns. Don't find Cyrus for 2 turns, pretty much. Rare Candy. Hydreigon. And Indeedee. I'm thinking right now to see how we can win this. Because we're going down to 60. Rocky Helmet was at the very bottom. That would have come in handy earlier. Indeedee only heals me to 70. I'm wondering if we need a Poke Center lady in this deck. But I'm wondering what we could kick out for said Poke Center lady. Indeedee's 1 healing. Yeah, the only one that can kill the Hydreigon is Mega Altaria. But we do die to the Mega Absol. I think that's game. I think that's all she wrote. As soon as I release the Dinos, they get everything they needed. The moment Qingling stopped attacking for 10 every turn, the Dinos came in at full force. The problem is, if I did not stop attacking with Qingling, my Swablues on the bench would have been dead. Because that's exactly what happened, right? They already took out one of my Swablues because of it. It took out one of my Swablues because of us constantly being in the active and that Absol attack in the bench. The red card actually helped him. Yeah, but I can't keep them at 7 cards in hand. I gotta red card them from 7 to 3. That's always gonna happen. But I think maybe a Mars over the red card could be stronger, because I could have Mars them. I could have reduced their hands from 3 to 2 instead, because they did kill a Swablu before I finally decided to red card. So I think a Mars will be a little bit better, a little bit stronger. So all we needed was him to just not have one of something, which was that Hydreigon in the thing. They had it all. That's crazy, man. Like, they were quick with the Hydreigon evolution. Everything worked out flawlessly. But again, like I said, if I kept attacking in the front line with no healing on the back, my other Swablu would have been dead the next turn. I had to evolve and I had to swing in and I had to go. Alrighty, we're going first. Ooh, and I like seeing Qingling first. As long as they're not running any Pokemon that does 30 damage. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan EX. It's the other Hitmonlee, the bench kicking Hitmonlee, and I'm happy about that. So since we're not generating energy, there's no reason to put Swablu down or the Qingling down. I don't want to give him a free +1 just yet. If it's a Furfrou we can find, by all means, I'm happy to throw Furfrou down. So if this Pokeball is a Furfrou, I'll throw it. It's an Indeedee. I don't even know if I want to throw Indeedee down. I'm going to be real with you. I think I'm just going to Jingly and attack. That's crazy to say, right? 30 damage. They can't use any items. I think next turn, then I'll put a Pokemon down, because then we'll be able to actually build up energy. So I'll probably put a Swablu, Indeedee, and a Qingling, because I could bait him to attack a Qingling on the back, which means my Swablu gets no damage done to it. Ooh, they've got Mars Shadow for the revenge, and they're not even going to try and go for the kick. So I still need to put cards down, funny enough. I could Sabrina into the Mars Shadow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Sabrina into the Mars Shadow. And I'm gonna show him, hey, I got the Swablu ready to go. I got the Indeedee ready to go. What up? Now, I don't have the Mega Altaria, unfortunately. But 30, 60, we can easily kill with an Indeedee. And I think I Qingling. Now we're cooking. Because now he has to waste that energy to go back to the Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is only doing 30 to the benches. I can always Cyrus to kill it. Maybe I made a mistake putting double Pokemon down that need 30. But I think this is okay. He has to either decide putting all energy on Mars Shadow to attack and kill, or retreating and then putting energy back on the Mars Shadow, which then I'll just Cyrus and kill it. Then he'll go back down to 0 energy. Sabrina was a very strong play here. We still get to shut him down and keep our bench safe from any attacks from the Hitmonlee. He's going to double up. And he is going to opt to go for 1 kill. Nice. All right. I think mainly because once I kill with the Indeedee, he'll just Hitmonlee and kill the Qingling. And then he only needs to kill 1 more Pokemon. Right? That's like the logic behind it. That's the logic. Like Altaria. I kind of want a copycat. Yeah, I'm getting rid of my Cyrus, but a Hitmonlee isn't really too big of a deal. A Mars next turn will be really good. Let's go ahead and Psychic. Let's see. Because if he does put energy on Hitmonlee, it means he can't build any of the other fighting Pokemon that he wants to build. And if he's not running, say, Rampardos, and he's running like a Bunary Lopunny, he'd want to build up energy on the Lopunny. He wouldn't want to put energy on the Hitmonlee. It's a Ditto. What? Ah, there goes the Skull Fossil. It is a Skull Fossil. Uh-oh. That's still good for us, though. Hit energy on the Hitmonlee. Stretch Kick, kill the Chingling. The newest addition, Mars, to shut him down from 3 to 1. Don't think we'll have any issues with him finding or not finding a rare candy Rampardos like they usually always do. So I am glad with the newest addition here. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and Mars him down. So sorry, my friend. Furfro. Hit for 60. I should have put another Pokemon down because I need my Mega Altaria to be able to... 100 damage, I think we're okay. Cranidos has 90, right? Not 110. Alright. He's going in with full confidence. He just top decked 2 cards. There's no way it's a rare candy and a Rampardos. Here we go. I think overall we played that pretty well, and kicking out the red card for a Mars was definitely a big upgrade. Came across only one Guzma and it came in so clutch for your opponent. Yeah, not a lot of people play Guzma. Maybe because there's not that many cards you can fit into a deck and there's other important cards you need instead. I miss Guzma. The deck he's playing is Ditto Rampardos. He wants to try and use Ditto first so he can copy Rampardos. Keep his Rampardos alive. It's technically meaning you can have like 3 Rampardos in a deck. Alrighty, we are going second. Obviously, I think we always start with the Chingling, but we'll put a Furfro down just in case. And we'll end turn. Let's see what they got. They got an Indeedee. As long as there's no Pokemon that can hit the bench, like a Froakie. I know they like to run Froakie, right? Then I can Swablu. Down to Swablu and put energy and start this game. We'll find out, because they Pokeballed and Licia. They got 3 basic Pokemon. We'll find out right here if they are running Froakie. It's a Jirachi. Ooh. So now our play is to try and hit the Indeedee and kill it with Mega Altaria. And then Sabrina into the Jirachi or the Chingling, right? Because obviously once their Swablu hits us, we're kind of cooked. So I think this is going to be a Swablu play. Sabrina play, 1,000,000%. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. I too have a Swablu down. And I too also have the Indeedee. Jingly. Looking for a Sabrina now. 1 in 14 to find one singular Sabrina, because if I jump in too early, that could be the death of us, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait and see and decide if I want to do that or not. All right, he's watch overing to heal. Searching with the professors. He's gonna have a very good chance of having that evolution. He's got the evolution, so us swinging in and killing the Indeedee, yes, we get +2, but unless we top deck Sabrina right now, what? He's putting he's gonna lose all energy. Wait. Okay, we 100% swing in now. Or do we swing in with the Furfrou? Does it make sense to swing in with the Mega Altaria when Furfrou still kills? And we already have energy on Mega Altaria ready to go? He thinks no, it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna go Furfrou now. Energy on Furfrou. I'm still gonna Mega Altaria, because the only way they can attack the Mega Altaria is with Jirachi. And if they put energy on Jirachi, that's not energy on Mega Altaria, and no energy on Mega Altaria means I swap to Mega Altaria and kill the Jirachi, and then they have no energy. So I'm gonna evolve right now, because they can't hit me on the bench here, unless they're secretly holding a Greninja. But we'll have to wait and see, right? Like I said, if they put energy on Jirachi to attack the Mega Altaria, to Cyrus it in the future, they're down on energy. Alright, so they are going to be swapping. Oh, X-Speed. No, no, no. You do not X-Speed over to another Chingling. Why would you just let me get these free kills? Why would you let me get... For what? What are you preventing me from doing? I have all my Pokemon here. But why, right? But why? Let's go ahead and... I guess energy on the Indeedee. For the Mega. And then we just tackle? Sure. I wanted to Mars him, but I don't even think I want to use Mars right now until he attacks me and kills me. Because now he's going in with the Mega Altaria. He'll kill the Furfrou. I swing back and get first hit on him with my Mega Altaria. I Mars him, and then I can Cyrus him back after we win the game. I am lost right now with the plays that he was doing. I am so lost. He had a good advantage by keeping the Indeedee in the front, because he could have built the back, and when I attack, he would have been able to get first hit on me, but now it's the other way around. I get first hit on him. So I think he piloted the game a bit wrong, but it's okay. Not everyone is perfect. People make mistakes, including I. I also make mistakes quite a lot in most of my games. So let's go ahead and do that. Energy, doesn't matter where we put it. 130 damage. Mars to bring him back. And I think this might be a GG into the mirror matchup. He had energy advantage as well, I want to say, right? And usually in a mirror matchup, if you have energy advantage, I'd say that's pretty good. Energy advantage is always great, so I'm surprised that... Oh, no, he's no. He's going for a 50-50 Sing. Doesn't matter if we wake up or not, he still can't kill us in one hit. Meanwhile, I'm still able to Cyrus him whenever I need to, so... I think I'm gonna May to get the May out of my deck. Right, one less card in my deck for if he tries to Cyrus or whatever me, or Mars me. I gotta find my Cyrus back, because we win here with a Sabrina or a Cyrus if he does use Mars on us. We have 2 cards to try and win here. I don't see what his best chance is, because he either sings again or he evolves and attacks and I just Cyrus. There goes the red card. Maybe he does both. Maybe he evolves and red cards. But again, we have 2 cards to win it. Oh, well played. I hope he doesn't get it. I hope he doesn't get it. But he only has 2 cards. He got it. Let me shut up real quick, chat. Let me shut up. I didn't top deck what I needed. Yeah, let me shut up. I think he might have just brought this game back for him after making most of the, like, a lot of bad plays. He somehow brought it back. Because now we only have a 2 in 7 chance of finding a Sabrina or a Cyrus. If he doesn't have a Cyrus of his own right now, and I'm pretty sure he does. His other card is going to be a Pokeball in hand with probably another Indeedee. Yeah, I can't believe he brought that back. He made a lot of bad plays, but props to him. We'll give it to them. I can't really be mad. He made a lot of bad plays, and his only chance at winning was a desperate Sing and not Wake Up. And it worked, right? That's Pokemon Pocket. That is Pokemon Pocket. You could be playing as badly as possible, make all the wrong moves, and a singular 50-50 lucky RNG head flip will determine if you get to win or not. Sometimes it'd be like that. If we do make a Mega Altaria video, I'll probably include that video in the game, or in the video, that deck, or that match. I'll probably include that match in the actual video, just so people can see the mirror matchup and see how you can possibly lose a mirror matchup, right? And also to learn from the opponent on the mistakes that the opponent made. It's all just a learning exercise. All right, we've got Swablu in the active spot. Not the best, and not who we want to actually start with, so let's Professor. There's no reason to May right now because we can't really swap into a different Pokemon, unfortunately. Put the Chingling down and we'll end turn. Next turn, I can put energy on Swablu, retreat, go to Chingling, and then we'll be good. I think that would be great, because then it'll stop him from using Rare Candy and evolving. Alright, first hit onto us. Like I said, I think we are going to do what I just wanted to do, so we'll retreat. Not going to evolve into Mega Altaria just yet. Part of me wants to Mars him down, but I think it's too early, so it's Copycat instead. I'll get rid of my hand. We'll draw a new hand. Another Chingling is always good. We got the Mars and the Cyrus and quite literally every single thing back that we wanted. All right, let's go ahead and Jingly attack. The Dratini needs Psychic Energy. Or not Psychic Energy. It needs Lightning Energy. If he's not running Dual Energy and he's running a Pichu instead, he needs to try to find that Pichu. And if he doesn't find it this turn, I'll be able to put energy on my Mega Altaria. Oh, he's using May to try and find. Then I can Cyrus the Dratini back whenever I need to. So he's trying to find the Pichu with May. He did find it, so we're going to see a swap action happen from the Dratini. He'll still put the water energy onto the Dratini. Doesn't hurt. Now the question is, does he have the evolution? Because he's going to have to slow evolve, right? And him slow evolving means I can still Cyrus and Mega Altaria it. So I think we'll be A-okay. So let's Pokeball. Hope that this is another Swablu. Not a Swablu. It is a Furfrou, and I could technically attack with the Furfrou to shut him down. But since I think we have our win condition already, I don't want to jeopardize the win condition. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to Mars him from 5 to 3. And then next turn, we'll Cyrus the Dratini, make him lose all energy. Then he's going to have to start from scratch. Start from 0 all over again. Who knows? The Mars could have helped him because he had to May and get rid of some cards to put that Pichu down. My Mars could have theoretically gave him another Dratini, then he could build 2 Dratinis, and then we're looking at trouble. Thankfully not. He is forced into the slow build because no Rare Candy. He does have another Dratini, but I think it might be too little too late. Too little too late. We'll see. Next turn, I think I still Cyrus. Top decking a Sabrina would be phenomenal. It would be great. Alright, let's go ahead, Pokeball this. That's going to be another Swab Blue. Okay. So let's go ahead and retreat, swap. Energy on Altaria, Cyrus the Dragonair. And I'm doing 100 damage. I think that's fine. Honestly speaking, let's do this. Because if he's running the Dragonite that does damage spread out across the field, I kind of want a tanky Pokemon like another Mega Altaria to absorb the hit. But that's only if he's able to build it up quick enough right now. And for Pichu to ramp him up, the Dratini needs to stay on Dratini and not actually evolve. Alright, so he is staying on it. He does have 3 cards. There's a possibility, but we have a 1 in 6 Sabrina. Ooh, Sabrina. I could shut him down. Slow build again is going to be the play. So let's not get greedy. Let's not get aggressive. We're going to slow build yet again because that's going to be the better play than taking the risk. Right? Especially because I think the other Dratini does 180 damage, or a Dragonite. So we'll just Rocky home with this. Mega Altaria. Double Mega. That's Bill, and then we'll Jingly. Because this shuts him down from using Rare Candy, and it means he has to slow build again. And if he only had a singular Dragonair in the deck, which he already used, and it's in the discard pile, he's not ever able to evolve unless he tries to swing in with the Dratini. We have him locked, checkmated here, hypothetically speaking. Again, I don't know what he runs in the deck. He could be running 2 stage 1s. But if any case, or in any case, it still buys me the maximum amount of time to try and find my Sabrina. So I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep the Chingling play in action. Licia just to thin our deck from anything else or remove the card. Jingly again. Now it is the moment of truth. You still can't play a Rare Candy. He's going to have to slow build to attack and kill. And then we have a Mega Altaria to swing back. I think that's game. Yeah, man. Chingling, like the 2 Pokemon that are in the game that can basically win games all on its own. Chingling is one of them. Can win games all on its own. And then you got Oricorio, right? Those are like 2 Pokemon that just their presence alone on the field can make or break a game. And it definitely just won us the game. Chingling, 10 damage per turn, but that was just enough. How's it going, GPT Studios? From which pack is Cyrus in? I want to say Extra Dimensional Crisis. We check. No, I think Cyrus is Space Time Smackdown. Hold on. Yeah, Cyrus is Space Time Smackdown. I remember when Palkia. Yeah, he's Space Time Smackdown. Altaria is fine, but Suicune has been going on like 5 months now. How's it going, Taz? Yeah, Suicune's too good. Yeah, Cyrus from Space Time Smackdown A2, pack A2. Specifically from the Palkia pack. So if you're trying to find a Cyrus, it's from Palkia. Or Palkia. Which pack is Sabrina in? I think Mewtwo, Genetic Apex, off the top of my head. I'll do a quick check for you. Oh no, it's in Charizard. It's in the Charizard genetic apex, not Mewtwo. So Charizard genetic apex. All right, we're going second. I see they have Psychic Energy. What are the odds? It's a Chingling. Let's go. Let's go. Furfro in the front. Chingling. We get to attack. And we get energy advantage, which means we'll be ready with our own Mega Altaria by the time their Mega Altaria has 2 energy to swing in. So yeah, he gets to do the negate item cards. But we don't... Aw, Pokeball. I wanted that. I mean, I could technically Sabrina and then hit that Swablu, but let's just kill the Chingling. It makes their Altaria weaker, and I can Pokeball and get my Swablus down when I need to. So I think this will be the best case scenario. Tackle. Boom. I got my Pokeballs next turn. We got Mega Altaria, and I can start building. This is the best possible start that we could have. Sabrina wouldn't do us anything. All right, so he has the option. Energy, find a friend. Aw, Mars. He was ready. He was ready with that Mars. Ooh, May and a Furfro, though. We could still find Mega Altaria. Hold up. Hold everything, chat. Come on. I don't know if I should May first or if I should Professors. Part of me feels like I should Professors first because we need basic Pokemon anyways. So I think we Professors if anything. We've got another Chingling. I think I'm going to Furfro down and I'll hold the Chingling in hand. Right? I'll hold the Chingling in hand. Because I might need to May it to find the Mega Altaria. Professor's research of his own. I do have a copycat if I want to get greedy on the Mega Altaria. No May play. Alright, does he commit? He's doing just enough to kill us. Part of me wants to not commit with my Swablu. But I'm fearful that he could have a Sabrina and Sabrina, so getting first hit feels too good to pass up on, especially with May to help us out. So let's go ahead and go in with May. I think we have pretty good odds of finding a Mega Altaria. I gotta have some faith here. Come on, May. Come on, May. Come on, May. Oh, May, you let me down, May. Ooh, you let me down, May. If I didn't find the other Swablu, I'd be very upset. You let me down. I'll still sing. Maybe we can put him to bed. If the opponent can put me to bed and it works, then I should be able to put the opponent to bed and make it work. Right? Right? If the opponent gets to do it to me, then let me get to do it to them. Next turn, we're going to copycat here to find the Mega Altaria. X speed. Aw, it's making my copycat a little bit weaker. Falling asleep. Okay. You got the Mega Altaria. Not bad. I still think I copycat. Here to use Mars on us. Come on, we're looking for a Cyrus. No dice. Let's Rocky Helmet. I mean, he hasn't woke up yet, right? He still needs to wake up. So let's go ahead and swing in. I'm already assuming he's going to wake up and retreat. 50-50. Ooh, I'm so sorry, my friend. Yeah, you hate when that happens. The Swablu can win games on its own because of the Sing. I had it happen to me earlier in a mirror matchup. They put me to bed. They were able to win strictly because of them putting us to bed. They made all the wrong moves and all the wrong plays, but the Sing let them win. Turns out our Sing also lets us win. I think Sing is kind of broken, and maybe some people need to start putting Poke Center Lady in their deck. Not just for the Sing alone, right? but there's also Mega Lopunny running around, Mega Venusaur running around. Arguably, putting one single Poke Center Lady in a deck might be good. It might be worth now. Or Big Malasada. Yeah, that's right, Tokes. How's it going, Addish? For all those who are watching right now on the vertical stream and the horizontal stream, thank you guys for watching and hanging out. We're still going to be playing some more games. We're top 10,000 now. We're going to keep trying to go for more win streaks and more games. Thank you everyone who has been hitting the sub button and or the like button. We just hit over 9,000 subs to the channel. So shout out to you guys. We just hit over 9,000. And now it's 1,000 away from 10K, which will be sweet. We're trying to upload Pokemon Pocket videos daily. I don't have anything scheduled, so we're trying to record videos today. Usually today's my day off, Sunday, but since I'm going to be out of town in a couple of weeks, I might as well try and get the Sundays in. Take no days off, because I'll be taking over a week off in the future, so I'm just prepping for then. So far, we've done Blaziken today. We'll be uploading Blaziken later today, and I think Mega Altaria is doing some work, so I'll probably upload Mega Altaria tomorrow. So be on the lookout for those. All right, we are going second here, and we've got Furfrou in the active. I'm going to go ahead and throw Indeedee down too. Why not? Just in case they want to try and get a cheeky red card turn one. This is cool, because now Furfrou can tango with the Oricorio and knock it out perfectly fine. And if I just don't find, say, a Swablu, we got Indeedee to deal with their Magnezone. We'd be doing 120 damage to the Magnezone. Not bad. Yeah, it doesn't one-shot it, but still not bad. All right, we got the Oricorio here. I don't think I want to Mars them. Realistically, this would be a very good copycat play, right? Instead of using Professors for 2, why not Copycat for 5? And I could redraw another Professors anyways, and then Professors again in the future. This is a too good Copycat to pass up on. A lot of value, especially if we could have found that one singular Rocky Helmet in the deck. Alas, we still are suffering on finding that Rocky Helmet. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think Chingling is going to make any sense in this deck, right? Or in this matchup. They're not going to be using rare candies. They've already got their Pokeball played. We don't really need Chingling, so I could swap Chingling out and we can go double Mega Altaria. Double Mega Altaria might be a better play. Alright, they've got Magneton. If they don't find any other basic Pokemon, I get to Sabrina and kill the Magneton early, which will be great. Ooh, a Rocky Helmet on the Furfrou. You love to see that. Rocky Helmet's going down. This and that is going down. I don't want to Mars them, because they could find some more Pokemon cards. Yes, it's greed, but I think it's necessary. I'm going to May instead, and we're going to wait. May instead, and we're going to wait. I think I'm going to keep the other Furfrou, just in case I need it. Alright, and then we tackle. I know I said I want to go double Mega Altaria, but I think we're okay. Because they used Clement, so they have, I think they have a lot of stage 1s and stage 2s in hand, and they don't have another basic Pokemon. Because if they did, they'd put Magnemite down so they can ramp it up as quickly as possible. Since they are not doing that, I don't think they have it. So I'm going to let them do their thing here. Yeah, going for that kill. Going for that kill. Guzma, man, you're making me regret not using Mars. You're really making me regret not using Mars here. He's doing me dirty, not gonna lie, he is doing me dirty. Let's go Mega Altaria. I can't keep sacrificing my pawns because this is kind of how we do the damage. I'm gonna Mars him down. That Guzma kind of upset me a little bit. Because if it wasn't for that Guzma, he'd be at 20, and my Furfrou could have killed him. Alright, let's see what the play is. I Marsed him into a Pokeball. He's got another Oricorio. We can deal with the Oricorios with Furfrou. We'll be able to solo and one-shot those guys thanks to Furfrou with Indeedee to heal. I'm not afraid of the Oricorios. Let's go ahead and watch over. It's time to risk the 50-50, the flip. Y'all ready? Time to risk the 50-50 flip. Here we go. Never punished. We'll take it. Magnazone's out. They've got to start from scratch to build a second one. And hopefully by then we'll be able to deal with their Oricorios in time. Because I do not want to deal with another Magnazone. They've lost Clement and Magnemite everything. If they don't Magnemite this turn, we have a very good chance at bringing this back. I say bringing it back, but we do have like a good board, field, position, whatever we want to call it. Let's watch over. Let's heal. We're going to go here and retreat. And we should be good to swing in. I'm going to keep the Swablu here unleveled up or unevolved, just in case I ever want to go with a Sleep Sing play. 2 more hits in Oricorio, we go down. It's okay, we'll find that Sabrina again in the future. I didn't want to use it right now to kill the Oricorio, because I want to Cyrus and kill the Oricorio, and then I could Sabrina in the future to kill their Magnemite when they finally put Magnemite down. That was my idea, that was my thought process. Let's go ahead and heal. This one Indeedee is doing wonders. Let's go ahead and Professors. Like I said, I want that Cyrus. Got the Cyrus. Don't think I'm going to need to go for a sleep play anymore, so let's go ahead and evolve. Tackle. So sorry, friend. Furfrou is here to stay. Let's see. I just attack, right? Do I need a Cyrus and hit? Yeah, I need a Cyrus and hit. I do the same plan I literally just talked about. I literally talked about it and forgot what I just said. I do the play that I just mentioned. I Cyrus, I kill, I go up +2, and then I just Sabrina into the Magnemite, Magneton, whatever it is, and attack. That's the play. I'm over here. This is why I'm talking out loud most of the time. Because I need to hear what I'm talking about to remember what I just said. I almost forgot what I just mentioned and how I wanted to win this game. And this is how we win. This is it. Because the game was going all the way into endgame. They were going to have that Magnazone ready to go on the next turn. And we got to make sure we can deal with it. So I don't think watch over really matters here. We're going to just swing in with the Altaria. So let's just go ahead and Sabrina. Let's not waste their time any longer, nor my own. And that's all she wrote, man. Mega Altaria doing absolute work. Whew. Am I free to play? No, I've spent quite a bit of money on this. Cyrus, then Sabrina next turn. Yeah, that was the best play. Sometimes I was forgetting what I was actually just talking about. All right, can we get one more win in a row right here? Possible to get one more win in a row. Altaria is strong as ever. Yeah, man. I think Furfro makes it better too. Because you don't need, with Furfro and one Indeedee, you don't need the Altaria do the wave. The Furfro kind of helps. Alright, we're going first against a Qingling. They get energy advantage, but Furfro can knock out the Qingling in one hit, so that's perfectly fine. As long as I use my item cards now. This is A-okay, right? Let's go ahead and Licia. Licia before Professors, I think, will be better than our deck of every single thing. Got Swablu. Do I want a Qingling? I'll Swablu down. I'll Qingling down. And I think I end turn. The reason why is because I need Pokemon for Swablu damage, but I don't want to get hit with the Sabrina right now and lose my Furfro attack. And since we have evolution advantage, I don't have to worry about them evolving quick. They won't be able to attack with their Magneton in the back. So we'll be okay to swing with Furfro and put energy on it and kill the Qingling. Then I can slow build up someone else. We got another Furfro. Let's go ahead and Professors. Sabrina. Ooh. Sabrina's a good play. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this in before they hit me with a Mars or anything. And then we'll just tackle. Because now we are very close to winning. I just need one more energy on. I just need to wait 2 more turns. 1 energy on Altaria, then another energy. Sabrina, hit this Magnemite, assuming it doesn't want to stay in the active spot. If it does stay in the active spot, I should be able to just hit it with Furfro, tackle, and then hit it with the Altaria after it kills me. Yeah, there goes that red card. It's a good thing I already evolved. It'd be nice if my last Pokemon could be an Indeedee, and indeed Indeedee shows up. And then I'll probably May the Mega for a base Pokemon. Alright, so everything's working out in our favor. I don't need to Sabrina because this guy's already in the active spot, and I don't see him retreating because he already evolved. Would have been counterintuitive to evolve and then retreat. So let's assume he has Magnezone in hand. We'll go ahead, throw this down. Energy there. I'm going to May early. Got a Qingling and a basic nonetheless. I think we'll go with the Swablu. And then we'll hit for 30. As far as I remember, the new Magnezone has 150 HP. Me attacking it takes it down from 150 to 120. And our Mega Altaria will do 130. So overall, seems good. Assuming they don't have like a Lily per se, then we should be good. Darkrai on the back. They won't be able to build it quick enough, unfortunately. They go 1 energy on Darkrai. I kill the Magnezone in the front, assuming he doesn't heal the front. And then I immediately start swinging in on the Darkrai on the back without our Mega Altaria having any damage on it. All he has to do is swing, and he did, and we're good. Nice. So I don't want to celebrate too early. I think this is checkmate. I'm thinking multiple turns ahead and how he can win and how I win. And I don't think that it's a possibility, right? We're going to slug each other back and forth. You won't be able to swing in any early on Darkrai. I think we're A-okay. So let's go ahead and get the Swablu in here. Get the maximum damage so we don't blunder this. We got our +2. Even if he puts another bench down, we have a Sabrina to ignore the Darkrai into whatever bench he throws. We have multiple ways to win. Hit, and I can Cyrus, or find the Sabrina 1 and 7, and we're good. Man, Mega Altaria is better than ever. Mega Altaria was already good, but with the addition of the Furfros instead of like the Jirachi, whoo. Altaria. I can see why everyone is playing Altaria now, right? I can see why everyone's playing Altaria. Alright, so we just got done playing Mega Altaria here, and I can definitely see why everyone is playing Mega Altaria for the Crimson Blaze B1a ranked session. It is because it has gotten a lot more consistent and stronger, if anything, because of the new addition to the Furfrows. So it's still going to be the same double Chingling, double Swablu, double Mega Altaria, but instead of needing that base Altaria for Oricorio counters, you can have Furfrou instead. So you don't need base Altaria, you don't need Jirachi, you just go double Furfrou because you can take down an Oricorio 1v1 thanks to that Indeedee to keep you healed, because you're taking 20 less damage on Furfrou thanks to Fur Coat. So you're able to take down an Oricorio perfectly fine, even if you're not going up against Oricorios. Furfrou is also a good addition to Chingling counters. In case they are using Chingling against you, you have Furfrou. Sometimes you'll see a Mega Altaria not even running Furfrou. They'll be running Swablu, Chingling, Froakie, and then they have Chingling in the active. Your Furfrou might have the upper hand against a mirror matchup if they're running the Greninja variant, because you can one-shot that Chingling, makes their Altaria do less damage, keeps... I mean, not that you would need item cards anyways, per se, because your only two items are Pokeballs and you have Alicia in the deck. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You get an easy +1 on the Chingling. Very simple, very clean. And, of course, other baby Pokemon as well. That 30 damage is nice. The Furfrou just takes down all baby Pokemon. So we did take out the Jirachi, the base Altaria, and one Indeedee. And that is the new Mega Altaria Crimson Blaze B1a updated version. It still has that Rocky helmet, still has the Alicia double Pokeball, Sabrina Cyrus, can't go wrong with both. Copycat and a May works wonders. And Mars, I originally had red card, I think, in for like 1 or 2 games, but Mars is definitely better because once your Furfrou dies or your Chingling and a Furfrou dies, you can always Mars them down. So Mars is a better addition than red card in my opinion. And that's it. It's a very consistent deck to play, and I can definitely see why a lot of people are playing it in ranked mode at this moment. I think the only game we realistically lost was like a mirror matchup, because I went in trying to find out what's the counter to the Mega Altaria, and lo and behold, it's the mirror matchup, which is the counter, and we ended up losing against a game where the opponent played poorly, and everything was looking good. We were going to win guaranteed, but they are running the 50 HP Swablu that sings and puts your opponent to bed, which I recommend. It's good for Alicia as well. But because they were able to sing and keep me to bed for 1 turn too long, or much or longer than I want it to be, they ended up winning because of that. If not for the sing, then yeah, we would have been good. So I guess the only deck that we really ran into that we lost was Swablu. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe you want to throw a Poke Center Lady in, a Big Malasada. I personally can't think of any card right here that I want to kick out for a flex card. If you want to get risky, maybe kick out the Rocky Helmet. I feel like most games I wasn't even finding the Rocky Helmet early, because Rocky Helmet's good if you can find it early, and I kept finding it late when it didn't really matter. So maybe finding or kicking Rocky Helmet out for a Poke Center Lady is going to be better for those mirror matchups if they sing. Maybe against a Mega Venusaur if they put you to bed, or against Mega Lopunny, the Confusion. Let me know your thoughts down below though. If you guys end up playing this deck, let me know how you end up doing with it, how it performs for you. And of course, if you have any other future deck suggestions you guys want me to try out, leave them down in the comments section down below, and we'll hopefully give them a shot. Oh yeah, the Dino game. Yeah, I'll probably include all the games in the video anyways. We played 8 matches. I'll probably include all 8 games, all 6 wins and the 2 losses. It'll probably be like a 50-minute video or something. This video for Mega Altaria will go live most likely on Monday. Today it's gonna be Mega Blaziken will upload, because surprisingly enough, Mega Blaziken went 6-2 and Mega Altaria went 6-2. Both pretty good, and we ended both games on like win streaks. All right, did we? I don't know if we won the Mega Blaziken on a win streak or not, but we went 6-2 with it. It's not bad. I see that this deck can beat Oricorio, but can it beat Mega Charizard? That's a good point. Unless you can Sabrina into that Mega Charizard. You do have, believe it or not, you have an answer. It's Indeedee. Indeedee against the Mega Charizard. You are doing 30, 60, 120, 150. You're doing 150 damage to the Mega Charizard if it has 4 energy attached to it. And Mega Charizard goes from... Let's see. Mega Charizard goes from 220 minus 50, so it's automatically going down to 170. If you did hypothetically have a Rocky Helmet in the active before it attacked, that means they're taking 70 damage. They're going down to 150, which is exact lethal. So yeah, if you kept the Rocky Helmet in the active and you had a Chingling or a Furfrou and they had to attack your active Pokemon with the Rocky, you would kill the Charizard before it can heal Lily. Yeah, I think so, Ryan. I think so. So, chat, like I said, Sunday is usually my day off. I don't usually stream on Sundays. I just got on today because I'm going to be out of town in a couple of weeks and I needed to record some videos so we can try and upload every single day. We are going to be working on the video offline for Blaziken. I'll put that live today. And or the Altaria, depending on how I'm feeling. Maybe I upload Altaria first. But if anything, Blaziken today, Altaria tomorrow. I don't have anything scheduled for Tuesday, so I'll probably be back on Tuesday. I'll probably go live again on Tuesday, if anything. Monday, I'm going to take tomorrow off for Pokemon Pocket. Plus, tomorrow is like my errands day as well. I got to go grocery shop and all this other stuff. So, yeah. You guys will not see me tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm down to come back. We can record some more decks. I do have a deck list of decks to try out. We have Ho-Oh plus Lugia and Mega Charizard Y. We got Mega Latios that isn't coming out until next week. We got Magnezone, Silvally, and DD Garantina plus Mega Altaria. We have Melmetal EX plus Red to one-shot Mega Altarias. We got Sunflora plus Victory Bell. We have all those decks to try out. Of course, if the deck seems like it might not be that great, I want to try it in a public match first before we bring it into ranked mode. Because the name of the game is I want to try and get serious and try to get to top 5,000, to top 1,000, etc., so on and so forth. So I don't want to try to lose more matches than I need to. You know what I mean? So I want to try to find some good decks that we can actually play that'll actually cruise us through ranked. But so far, this is our ranked position at the moment. That's it. We got a couple of Zards with Indeedee and Rocky. I mean, Chingling at least keeps Zard in check. Rare candy wise as well. True, but the Mega Charizard Y, they don't run rare candy anymore. They go Charmeleon to ramp up their Entei in the front. They go slow build. The beautiful thing about them slow building is you can Sabrina into the slow builder and attack them. We actually, I think, ran into a Mega Charizard game, I think, with Mega Blaziken, and we won that Mega Charizard matchup because we know, oh, they're not going to rare candy, they're going to slow build. They slow built, and then we just Sabrina them into the the Charmeleon, and then they just conceded because they were like, okay, well, I can't do anything. That's the beautiful thing about Mega Charizard Y now. It always wants to slow build so it can take advantage of the new Stage 1 Charmeleon, so it gives you ample time to try and snipe it in some way. Yeah, I don't know if Mega Latios isn't going to be that great either, unfortunately, but I think it comes out in a couple of days now, right? 6 days. And we have the new deluxe pack dropping on the 15th. That's Thursday. So I think our next scheduled streaming days, I'm going to stream on the 13th, Tuesday, and then we'll stream on the 15th, Thursday, for when the deluxe pack comes out. Monday and Wednesday, I'll take those 2 days off, and that should give us time to record some footage and whatnot. So yeah, I'll see you guys again Tuesday, the 13th, and then after that, Thursday, the 15th, we'll open up some packs of the deluxe pack. I'll open up a couple of 10 packs here and there and see if we get lucky or not. January 15th pack will open. Can you tell me how much I need Hourglass to get a good card? You have 720 right now. It all comes down to luck, Vivek. I've opened up 40,000 cards, and sometimes I feel like my luck is not that great. I've gone on the Pokemon TCG Pocket Reddit. I've seen people say they've gotten 5 of those rare packs. Some people call them quote-unquote God packs. The official term is like rare pack, but I've seen people say they've gotten 5 of them within 10,000 cards. I'm at 40,000 and I've only gotten 1. Now, you know, let's be thankful that we did get at least 1. Some people have gotten none at 30,000. It's crazy out there, but it all comes down to your luck, Vivek. I can't tell you that you'll get 700, like I can't tell you with 720 Hourglass that you'll get anything good. It all depends on if you get lucky or not. So best of luck on opening those packs. I'll be opening some packs live as well, and you can kind of see how my luck is. So make sure you guys subscribe. Come back again on the 13th and on the 15th. We'll be opening packs on the 15th for the deluxe pack, and hopefully we get some good rainbow rares or some full arts, and we can trade, do some stuff. Yeah, so yeah, come back then. Other than that, chat, thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love. Thanks for all the subs, the likes, etc. We hit over 9,000 today. You guys are absolutely insane. We'll be back on Tuesday. Be on the lookout later today for a video, about 2.5 hours, I'd say. 1 p.m. EST, 2.5 hours, the usual upload time. We'll try and upload probably the Blaziken deck first, and then I'll go Mega Altaria afterwards. So yeah, you've only had 2 God packs at 28k. Hey, at least you've gotten 2 though. I gotta be grateful that you've got 2. I've only gotten 1 at 40,000. I've only gotten 1. I haven't seen another one since. So yeah, chat, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys Tuesday.